So she's like, you go to bed. I'm gonna put you to bed. So she put him to bed. Big crazy motherfucker to kill him. She's putting him. She's acting like he's a kid. So she takes him and puts him in the bed. And she's like, you go to sleep.
What's up? What's up? Shit. Alright, hold on. Let me get this shit together. Let me get this shit together. We in here. Alright, goddammit. How y'all living, man? It's the kid Cosmo. Silence equals bliss. Silence equals bliss. Yeah, it's that young man. Sorry, y'all, man. I just woke up. That's why I'm late and shit. That nigga woke up about 30 minutes ago on some shit. Like, damn, I forgot. You know what I'm saying? I was just chilling until the episode cracked off. And then shit ended up dozing off watching the 85 South show, man. But I'm glad to see y'all here. That's why my wig look a little twisted. Let me fix my shit. Yeah. Anyway, welcome to LoneWolf TV, man, where the shit get real. I appreciate y'all for hitting that like button. What you got in the cup tonight, man? Chanel, this what I got. It's called 14 Hands. You should check it out. Y'all should try to. Hey, it don't give you no headache. It give you a hell of a buzz. When you wake up in the morning, you don't feel dehydrated and shit. Just drink you some water. And you'll be good. It just make you know, eventually you're gonna end up having that wine shit. And it's gonna pull everything out of your ass. You feel? But no, man. Fix my wig. Damn. Alright. Welcome to LoneWolf TV, man. I postponed this episode for too damn long. Too much was going on. Life has called me to make a lot of moves in a small amount of time, and you know, it's time for me to upgrade my life. So I've been really handling business. Like today, I went to the dealership, trying to get me a car, man, cause my circumstances, y'all know my circumstance. A nigga finna get put the fuck out of this motherfucker, but it's not. This is not again. This is not something that is because of me, and it's not because of who I live with either. This is just circumstances of the times. We ain't got enough income coming in, and I don't want to let y'all in on too much of what I'm going through. But basically, the Homeless Chronicles is coming back, and I'm just happy that the ancestors put me in a position to where I can shelter myself for being homeless again, you know, because the reason why I'm not homeless right now is because they put a sticker on my car that told me that my car had to move around. And the reason why my car got a sticker on it is because that bitch was broke. So it broke down. I was sleeping in that bitch, but I was saving money. I had more money saved up than I do now staying somewhere. So with that being said, I know what I need to do to get my money right, to get enough money to sustain myself again. And that's go homeless. And go homeless is me going homeless is more of a frugal thing than me wanting to be homeless. This is not. I don't want to go out in the streets and sleep in a fucking car. But the way the economy is, it'll be best for motherfuckers. It's damn near best for you to sleep in your car and save your bread and just go to work. As far as a man that's just trying to come up, you know. So yeah, that's one thing. And so yeah, I was at the dealership today, trying to get me a whip. I got approved. I just got to finish a few more steps, and your boy gonna be pushing, and we gonna be doing episodes in the motherfucking whip. And that's real shit. Hit the like button if you up in this bitch. For real, man. I appreciate the 2 people that did it. But yeah, I was at the dealership today handling major business, man. So before I get started, and I'm gonna let y'all in on my life real quick. I ain't never really had shit. I never went to the dealership I never been to the dealership myself to purchase a car for myself, like with my own credentials, with my own check stubs and all that shit. I never went through this process, and I'm 29 years old. So I want people to learn from me. If you feel like you behind, pick the eight, my nigga, pick the ball up and just run from behind. Like if you feel behind, you are. Can't no don't wait on no guru, no internet gurus. Don't wait on nobody, no influencers. Don't wait on nobody that you look up to tell you that you need to run your race. Just run your race. You feel me? Run your motherfucking race, man. And oh, my bad. My bad. Hold on. Yeah, run your motherfucking race, man. And don't worry about what motherfuckers trying to tell you about your race. You feel me? So yeah, the reason why I was late today is because shit had to rip and run, do all this shit. I was missing some kind of proof of residency, and the fact that I need proof of residency, I didn't have a up to date mail, so I had to go get a change of address, which if this shit work, if this change of address shit work, this is a way that y'all can get a car if you homeless. Go get a change of address shit, put your first address you lived at and the one that you recently lived at. And I'm gonna keep y'all updated on how this car process go for me after doing this. But you know, I'm gonna keep y'all updated. If this shit go sour, if this shit taking a long time, I'm gonna keep y'all updated because we all need to know. There's some people out here that don't have a place to go, but they got the money to get a car, and they got to rig and ask people and this shit. I'm gonna go through this shit. I'm going through the ringer to show y'all niggas how to get it through. Cause the dealership person, she told me to do this, and she was like, if this shit works, she can tell other people to do it, and it can get people approved if you don't have like a proof of residency. So let me light this blunt, and we gonna get into it. All right. Uh, so y'all pray for your boy. Whatever belief y'all believe in, I ain't against no belief. I'm just against people trying to push a belief on people. Pray for your boy. Keep your fingers crossed. Pray to the ancestors for me. Pray to the universe. Pray to Allah, whoever, for your boy, because I need this whip. If I don't get, if I'm able to get it, so I just need y'all to keep the prayers. Keep praying to the ancestors to put the strength inside of me, even if I feel weak. You feel me? I'm building a community here, man. Feel free to comment, man. If y'all stepping up in here, I ain't no bougie nigga. I don't care about nothing you say up in this motherfucker. You can say the most off the wall shit. I don't block people. I don't stop people from commenting. This is a community here. You're here for a reason. So let me get into it. Now, what I wanted to talk about today, goddammit, is something very important for men and women because it's something that's crippling. It's something that's very crippling. Hold on, before I get into that, hold on. I gotta send the link to a few more people. So y'all say something in the chat so we can talk about something else real quick. Give me 5 more minutes, because I gotta send this shit off to my other Instagram page. So you know, if I'm boring you already, you know, feel free to dip. But I got to do this real quick. But I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Who all up in? Who are you? Who were you? We roasting the other day and why? Y'all talking about that black girl that I put in there? I just seen her on my Facebook, and I was like, this motherfucker here is kind of hard on the eyes. That's all I was saying. I wouldn't know no shit like I wasn't bullying her or nothing. I really hope she didn't see that shit. Or like I hope it don't get around. I hope it don't get around to her like in a way that think I'm like cyberbullying or nothing. So I might erase that shit. But You know what I'm saying? It was just funny to me because that she looked like Squidward. She looked at like damn Squidward to me, my nigga. She thought, I mean, she just looked unappealing. That's all it is. She looked like damn Squidward made it to Earth type of shit, man. I don't know what was going on, man. I don't know what the fuck was going on. Let me get some more people up in here, man, so I can start chopping game up, though. But yeah, I don't know what the fuck lady had going on, man. She was on some irregular shit. Okay, we in here. Now, I just had to send that off real quick. Let's talk about it. Now, addicted to lust, man. I'm addicted to lust, y'all. And a few people are. A few of us are probably addicted to lust and don't really realize it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us are, we may be addicted to lust and just maybe in denial about it. Now, y'all know how I started off. I got to give y'all the definition to addicted, and I got to give y'all the definition of lust. The definition of addicted is physically and mentally dependent on a particular substance and unable to stop taking it without incurring that's occurring to drugs. I mean, referring to drugs. And the second definition of addicted is enthusiastically devoted to a particular thing or activity. Let me say that again. Enthusiastically devoted to a particular thing or activity is the second definition of addicted. The first one is physically and mentally dependent on a particular substance, just to shorten it up. So, lust can very well be a drug, depending on how you look at the word drug. And lust is something you can be enthusiastically devoted to. Now, let me give you the definition of what lust is, because a lot of people don't really know what it is. They think lust is just a multifaceted thing. It is, but it has a particular definition. It is a very strong sexual desire, to have a very strong sexual desire for someone. To have a very strong sexual desire for someone. That's all lust is. So you can't really lust. If you want to use it in the American term, lust, you can't lust over anything besides a person, someone. It doesn't say something. It says very strong sexual desire for someone. So it's an oxymoron when people say I got a lust for life. Like how Drake's song was, that's why it's deep, it's metaphoric what he meant. Like, you know what I'm saying? You really lusting over life. You can play on words. I'm not saying you stupid if you play on words, but lust, the true definition, so we can stay on course here, is the very strong sexual desire. And if you think about it, you can't have a lust for life unless you want to fuck life. And that's real deep for him to come up with that, because you got lust for life, nigga. I mean, you sexual desire for life. You want to fuck the shit out of this life to get what you want out of it. That's what Drake's definition is. But we're talking about lust over the fleshly being. Lust that, like, when you walking down the street, you see a big ass booty, your dick get hard. And women, when y'all see a nigga dick print or whatever, y'all will make y'all fascinated. Y'all get wet and don't tell the nigga. This is lust. So let's break it down. Let's get into it. Okay, y'all know me. I take accountability. Mr. Super Accountability right here. Accountability spokesman, to be exact. So let me go ahead and start it off by taking my accountability and saying that I'm addicted to lust. Before I even tell people how I look at this shit, anything, let me tell you how I became a victim to this shit. You feel me? And I ain't gonna say a victim, because I can control my lust. It's just, I think I need to realize what's lustful and what's love. So that's what we here to do today, y'all. Hope y'all stay tuned in, man. I know it's late in the motherfucker if you in Texas or on the South, and I know it's probably early. It's probably finna be nighttime if you somewhere else. But let's get into it, y'all. Uh, how I became addicted to sex. Reason number one. I mean, how number one. I was exposed to sex at a young age, right? And that's not to get into my next point. My next point is attached to this, but being exposed to sex doesn't necessarily mean you was molested, right? So here we go. Let me take that. Let me start here. Exposed to sex just mean I knew what it was at a young age. Sexual desires or chasing women or and all that was put in my face at a young age, not like forcefully, just me watching TV or my favorite movie from Disney. It all had something to do with pursuing a woman or keeping a woman happy, or in some part of the movie it became about love, right? When you watch Disney movies, or if you grew up like me, you seen The Mask and shit like that, Jim Carrey, you know what I'm saying? That's an influential way to approach women. You feel, it makes you an alpha male damn near watching The Mask, because you know that you got to step on your enemy to protect your woman type of shit, but that's just a deeper point of The Mask, the movie The Mask. But I'm just saying that sexual images were put in front of me at a young age, like porn. Now I know y'all can relate to me on this one. I know y'all mamas had porn in the crib. I know your mama had porn in the crib. And you probably didn't even mean to find it one day, but your rabbit ass found it. Or your cousin found the shit and he introduced you to it. Like that's the type of shit that happened to me. Like my cousin was like, "Hey, I found this fucking shit in my mama room, and bro, bitches is naked. Like we like to see them. Like we wanted to see them all our life. Like when I was in elementary, we would talk about, damn, I would do this and that and all that, but we was just speaking from young urges of our dicks not being wet." She say, shout out to Marquita Braggs. She say, my stepdad did not. My mom, what? My stepdad did not. My mom, but I found it. I guess she's saying something about somebody found something. See, but she relating to the fact that nigga, that porn was up in the motherfucking room. Marquita know what's up. So my cousin introduced me to the shit. My cousin Ron, I'm gonna go and put you under the bus. But the nigga, you know what I'm saying? I would come over and shit, and he'd show me this shit. Like, look at this shit. I was like 9, 10 years old. So that's an early age to be exposed to it, but that's an age where you can see it, and you're not gonna go out and tell your mama or nothing like that. Only thing close to porn in my house was Sports Illustrated. That's good. Hey, that's really a good thing, because you probably can control your sexual urges since you didn't get exposed to it at a young age. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying that the niggas, people know that's from the hood, or not even the hood, just people that lived a wild childhood, like, you know what I'm saying, with parents that was probably struggling or didn't have the finances. They was always gone a lot and shit. Nigga, we was at the crib getting it in. But never no weird shit like beating on meat in the same room or no shit like that. Never no shit like that. It was just an introduction. So we was exposed to the shit, and that was my first step of realizing that I love lust, or that lust was something. That's when lust attached itself to me, because I seen women in that light before I really seen them in a respected light. I've seen women be respected, but I never watched like Minister Farrakhan talk at a young age or nothing. I never watched a group of women, or like a Shahrazad Ali at a young age. I think that would have changed my perception on what women look like if I would have seen that first. So that's one of my reasons how I became addicted. I became addicted because I was introduced to that first as a part of manhood. Like, look, this is what you do to these women. This is what you do when you're a man or something. Like, you just fuck them. And like a porno. So, uh, number two, That's why I say this shit is connected, because this has to be, this is also being exposed to sex at a young age. Statutory rape. Now, how many niggas, if there's some dudes in here watching this, how many dudes have had sex with a woman and you was a teenager, like you was a teenager and she was older? I'm talking not 17, 18, 19. I was 16 years old. And I ain't gonna never say her name because I don't feel no way about it. If she wasn't, I don't even, it don't bother me. It don't bother me because, but that might be society that's talking to me. But it don't bother me because I really appreciate her giving me some pussy, because now I know what to do with it at an older age. See, I wasn't one of them immature 16-year-old niggas that was finna run around and go tell. And I know y'all want to know her age and shit. I'm not gonna say her name. I was 16 and she was 26. She was 26 years old at the time. I hit that pussy faithfully, goddamn it. It ain't no shame on my end. But that's just, maybe that's a harsh reality that as men that we got to look at. That I'm not bragging on that, but I'm just saying that maturity has a lot to do with how women look at you, though. Now, I might have been dealing with a woman that wasn't really just mentally all the way there herself, but still, maturity has a lot to do, and sacredness has a lot to do with secrets in this world, my nigga. If you a nigga that can keep it solid, women don't like kiss and tell ass niggas, which is why I'm just now telling the world that I've been statutorily raped. I've said it before, but don't nobody really know about this shit but the 4 motherfuckers in this motherfucking chat room. But statutory rape to me don't mean I was raped. I wouldn't like. I was 16, he was 23. I lied and told him I was 17, almost 18. I respect your honesty, because a lot of motherfuckers get lied to and they slip up. So that man, I ain't gonna lie, that man wasn't wrong for getting that pussy. If you told him a lie, all we able to go on is the lie, especially if you look like you 18. You know what I'm saying? You look 17, 18, a nigga gonna go. Nigga gonna go. See, mine, she was 60. She was like 11 years older than me because of how our birthdays fell. But hey, in certain countries, nigga, 13 is you old enough. 12 you old enough to have kids. Certain countries, but we just not in them countries. So, just to get on another topic real quick, who's to say what's soon, and what's too young? I'm not validating having said we in America. So if 16 and 26 is statutory rape, that's that. I ain't trying to argue that, but I'm saying, and what since different countries look at it differently, who the fuck really do you ride with? Do you just ride with your side because that's what country you from? Anyway, so yeah, statutory rape has a lot to do with me being addicted to it too, because I got it like that. I had got that sexual intercourse from a woman at such an age where it jaded my brain. Because I'm like, okay, if I'm 16 and I'm hitting an older woman with kids that got kids, how many other young niggas out here hitting women with kids that's this age? See, I was a different thinking type of nigga. I go deeper after something happened. Like, after it happened, I'm analyzing what the fuck just happened. And of course, I kept having sex with that woman. I ain't finna tell on you. The fuck are you giving? You giving thank you for this pussy. What I'ma tell on? You know what I'm saying? That's what, it's a double standard in that too. Because when women get statutorily raped, they become victims to shit. As a man, I'm like, shit, thank you. I take a stance in that pussy. But see, that's because we are hunters and women are receivers, so it's automatically different. That's why when some of these gender roles and all this shit get brought up, it's stupid about the debates, because we both different in biology. You feel me? Women can do shit that men can't. Men can do shit that women can't. I don't get why motherfuckers don't understand this shit. I do not know why people don't understand that one side can do something that the other side can't. And if you can't respect that shit, you're gonna be out here lost. You're gonna be out here blaming women, and women gonna be out here blaming men because you trying to be a man and a nigga out here trying to be a bitch. I mean, y'all they trying to be a woman instead of being a man. It's simple. And another reason why I'm addicted, which comes from statutory rape, is sex demons. I don't necessarily believe in the whole super theory about sex demons and nothing like they attach to your soul or nothing, but they exist. I do believe urges are sometimes a demon. Sometimes urges are necessary. Sometimes you gotta, oh, I ain't fucked in 3 weeks. Let me go ahead and have sex with the one woman I've been having sex with. That's me. I'm that kind of nigga. I get one woman that let me in that pussy, and me and her, we fucking like we married. Because I ain't with all the going to the hospital. I ain't with having multiple partners. I done did that shit when I was young. So I know what the outcome is of having like 4 different partners in 1 week. You going to the hospital. Especially if you like me, you fucking raw. I was a raw dogging ass nigga. I fucked probably one of them with a condom. And but yeah, sex demons, they exist. So after I fucked her, the sexual demon in it is the urge to fuck some more. She threw I was a virgin before I fucked. That was my first fuck, a 26-year-old. And I was tearing that ass up. I went 4 hours straight in that pussy when I hit that first night. Four, no, the second time I hit. The first time I hit, it was a week. It was a wake and bake. It was early in the morning, 9 o'clock. Her kids in the other room. Let's get it type of shit. And that was my first time, and I was excited that whole day. So then when goddamn it, when that nighttime came, she said, "You want to do it again?" Matter of fact, when I got home from school, she was like, "You want to do it again?" I'm hitting that. I was a happy kid in that pussy. So I came back, and then nighttime came. I'm in there. I stood in that pussy 4 hours, and I don't know if I could ever do that again. That's one hell of a 16-year-old trick right there, nigga. If you 16 and you out there fucking, fuck a bitch 4 hours. She gonna love you, nigga. But yeah, sex demons, man. They out there. They still inside of me. I beat my dick faithfully. I don't know about y'all. I don't know what y'all be going through. I'm a lonely nigga when it come to having a partner that I can just call up at any time. Like, I got a woman that I be fucking on or whatever, but we busy. We some busy motherfuckers. We trying to build a life to where, we can probably take a week off and hunch. Shit. That's what life about to me. Life about getting your hustle in, stacking your chips up, stacking your Legos up, and being able to retreat from hustling for a minute and tuning in to actually existing in life. That's something that I give a fuck about. As far as me, I don't give a fuck with no other nigga out here that's trying to be a billionaire. None of that. Uh, Life to me is about living it. Of course, it take hardship to get to where the fuck you want to be, but it's about living it to me. So when you do get enough money or you do feel like shit, let me take a rest real quick. Do it with a motherfucker that you vibe with and don't give a fuck about what the world talking about. Y'all need to be married doing that. Y'all need to didn't fuck all that. Only thing that we do need to be cautious on in this world, in this lustful world as black people, we need to stop having babies without having a financial setup. You feel me? That's where we fucking up at. I'm a nigga that fucked up. That's why I got one daughter. I'm not a nigga out here like Future that kept spitting them motherfuckers out. But the reason why I vouch for niggas that's rich with a lot of kids now, like nigga like Nick Cannon, because you can, even if you a fucked up dad, you can put some money in their life so where they can learn life on their own. You can at least hand something down like wealth. So ain't that what the mission is at the end of the day? You know what I'm saying? Ain't that the mission at the end of the day is to make sure you can sustain that shit. So if you can sit down for a minute, sit down for a minute and fuck on your best fuck buddy. I mean fuck buddy. Here go the big question right here. All right. Is lust more powerful than love? I want y'all to answer that in y'all own way. I want everybody that's in the chat room to answer that question. Is lust more powerful than love? I think it is, and I'm finna break down my why on that. You know what I'm saying? Because I look at love as something that's super unconditional, that's super rare, that some people die without finding. That's any race. What did I say about my people? What was I saying? What's any what's any race? What's the motherfucking name? Mima. Mm, Myrna. Having kids. Yeah. Well, I mean, see, yeah, having kids, but I'm saying the black community, we need to stop having kids before we get this bread. Cause I'm talking only for us. I can't speak for I can't speak for no other race because I'm black. And what I'm seeing us do is some of us have kids. Some of us have kids at a I say no. You say no to that question? I asked is lust more powerful than love? Let me finish talking to Myra. I think that's your name. I don't know. Whatever you want me to call you, put it in the chat. Uh, yeah, having kids, any race, yeah, you're right. But black people need that shit more because white people got the shoulder to lean on. When a white motherfucker is left out here as a bastard, he can rely on white supremacy. He has the skin within. I mean, he has the skin to fit in, as they say, or as I say. That's my saying. He got the skin to fit right the fuck in. That's how I spit it. So I ain't worried about no other race. Hispanics, they got the skin to fit in. They can go to the cartel. They can go work at their mama's. They can work at their cousin restaurant, flipping burgers and making tortillas and shit. They can do all kind of shit. Black people ain't got no resources like that. So we definitely need to stop having babies without a way to sustain them when they get here. That's what I'm saying. Definitely no, but I'll hear you out. Okay, I'm finna get into it. All right, hold on. Is lust more powerful than love? I feel like lust is more powerful than love in this time. Not not to like not shitting or disparaging on nobody love out here or how y'all love people or who have their own perception on love, which is why I'm pushing this question because it has to be pushed because people ain't there's some people that don't correlate in between the two and there's some people that can't tell between the two. Let me break down. Okay, people cheat on their wives for various sexual reasons. For various reasons overall, right? So the fact that a motherfucker will still cheat on you, man or woman, that says that's a lustful thing, right? Am I right or am I wrong? Y'all answer me in the goddamn chat. Drop them chats, man. I love to see the chat move. Uh, so the fact that a motherfucker, I just put wives because I'm speaking from a male point of view, but it's always vice versa in whatever I say. I want y'all to always remember that. It ain't linear with me. It's all over the place, but I'm just gonna break it down in layman's terms. People are most likely to have lust for a person because they love them. No, that now see, that's kind of flip floppy. You can't put love and lust in the same thing. Love and lust kind of it can they can coexist, but I'm asking is who's more powerful? Not that they both. That's what women like to do. Y'all like to put both in the box so y'all can escape what's really at hand. Nigga, who's more powerful? And I say lust because nigga, if you seen the movie Temptation, I ain't got to say nothing else. But if you haven't seen the movie Temptation, then you don't understand what I'm talking about. So let me break it down. A woman is after power. which is what make this shit even deeper because love, what makes whichever one is more powerful is what women is gonna lean towards. So let's say the world started using ants to purchase shit. You know how many motherfuckers will be out here searching for ants? And who the woman gonna go for? The nigga with the top ants. You see what I'm saying? So y'all don't set the trend, y'all follow the shit. And that's not the shit on women, which is why I honor women that set trends. I can't stand a follower bitch. A bitch that look just like everybody else on the internet. I can't stand follower bitches. So, damn, I was going somewhere with what I was saying. I can't type for shit. People are true. That's not what that say. I know what it says. People are most like to have lust for a person. I thought it said lust. Fix that shit, cause y'all. I mean, hey, you know, I want to understand you. Okay, well, if you put it like that, then definitely yes. See what I'm saying? You gotta open the brains, my nigga. I ain't the nigga trying to tell you what to do or what to believe in. I just want to open the brain. That's all I'm saying. Cause now you can add on to my perspective. I'm sure you gonna think about this shit either right now or later on and be like, well, hold on, my nigga. This can be rebutted like this. Shit can continuously be rebutted out here. So I don't want nobody to think I'm sitting here trying to be Jason Black or trying to be Kevin Samuels and teach the world nothing. I'm not no goddamn teacher. Power. That's what it's about. It's about power. You know, ask yourself that as a woman. It's only about power. You ain't dating no pipsqueak ass nigga. As much pussy as skinny niggas get, if it come down to fighting, are you gonna trust these over Debo? Do you think I'ma whoop Debo ass and I'm this bony? I mean, I ain't no bitch ass nigga, but come on, I'm not whooping Debo. But I still have my views on that too. That's what I'm saying. It's good that you got your own mind, especially in this time. Especially in this goddamn time. Because look, that's why I gotta ask this question, because the nigga still gonna cheat on you. So lust win over his love for you any damn way. I mean, I meant people are most likely to have lust for a person before they love a person. So lust is more powerful. Now I'm rocking with you on that. I like how that sound. And just sex is important regardless. Okay. Sex ain't necessarily sex is probably I need to answer this thing. Sex is lustful. Okay, sex is a lustful act. It can be, I think, depending on who you have sex with, sex is a lustful act. If you having sex with a certain person, it could be a love making act. See, so nothing is absolute. I never come to the platform with absolutes. I come to stretch the brain out. I come to work your motherfucking brain. That's all I come to do. LoneWolf TV, man. But yeah, so the simple fact that men and women, they can cheat on you because nobody is just attracted to one motherfucker. Just because you like Rihanna, you think just a nigga, you think a motherfucker that's attracted to Rihanna just think Rihanna's the only attractive woman in the world? Come on. Let's flip it. You think a woman that's attracted to Chris Brown think that Chris Brown is the only attractive nigga in the world? You smoking extra dope. Stretch that brain out. Gotta love it, man. You gotta stretch the brain out. But do you, nigga? I'm saying, yeah, nigga. So on to the next one. Lust has broken up long marriages. Tell me I'm lying. Lust has broken up long marriages. We talking 40-year marriages, 50-year marriages. Because the nigga went on and stepped out on that pussy, or the bitch went and stepped, or the woman went and stepped out on her man, relationship over. The lust won. Tell me I'm bullshitting. That lust be getting us, man. I'm talking about, let me speak from a male standpoint. When I see ass, when I see just a woman's embodiment, this is why I say I'm addicted to lust. And I'm admitting that so I can fix it because I want to respect women. I respect women beyond their bodies, but that body's still on my mind. You feel me? That body's still on my mind. So I can respect the fuck out of you and still want to fuck you. That's what my battle is. People tend to get complacent and forget to keep the fire going. Okay, I like how you threw that in there because that made me think of something else. Uh, I'm not necessarily speaking on the person that can't keep the fire going because I'm more speaking towards even if the fire is going, right? Of course a motherfucker gonna cheat if you can't put it down in the bedroom or if you ain't keeping it spicy. You gotta let your woman go and step out and get what she want. If you able to take that as a man, which a lot of men ain't able to take it, which is why I'm a Sigma male. But you put it like that, I'm trying to say even if they are satisfied, some women still step out, some men still step out. So lust is still more powerful than the love you have for the person. And I'm also just speaking to the man that can't stay committed. If a man is staying committed to his relationship, you know what I'm saying? We're not necessarily speaking on if he battling lust within himself. We speaking on the nigga that's acting on lust. So if a motherfucker act on lust and he tell his woman that I would never cheat on, if he ever told his woman this would never happen and then he step out, he's a representation of what I'm talking about. Not the man that told his woman, hey, I fuck other bitches, but I want to marry you because his money is what it is. That's different. When a nigga making a business move with his wife, but he let her know, hey, I got an urge. And if she down with the nigga having an urge, as long as he take care of her, that's an agreement. Fuck marriage. Nigga, marriage ain't nothing but a fucking committed agreement. If you ain't even got to put the fucking state in your shit. But let the world tell you you ain't official if you don't do that. So, follow that shit if you want to. But, yeah. If you ain't spicing it up in the room, your bitch gonna cheat or your man is gonna cheat. And if you is putting it down, she'll still step out for another dick. If that's what she want, or if that's what he want. If he want another pussy, he gonna step out. Or he even gonna ask you for a threesome or something. You know what I'm saying? I mean, shit. Lust wins. I think lust wins every time. And that's just my view. Well, that's more of a problem. Well, that's more of a problem or a sickness. That's what addiction. I love my chat room. Y'all help me bring shit full circle. That's what we talking about, right? Addicted to lust. You addicted to it. The second definition of addicted was enthusiastically devoted to a particular thing or activity. And cheating is an activity. Some niggas addicted to cheating. And what is cheating a byproduct of? Lust. You seen that ass, you had to have it. So it's all about mental strength of a man. That's what I'm going to really promote. So, the next thing I got on the list is lust has made some men want sex no matter from who. Now, this is important. Let me read that over. Lust has made some men want sex want sex no matter from who. They didn't break it down in layman's terms for niggas in the hood. Lust to make a nigga fuck anybody. Yeah, I said it. I seen this shit I didn't see it like for myself, but I seen this shit in the hood. Yeah, that's deep. I know it. You heard you heard them words, right? Let me say it again. Lust has made some men want sex no matter from who. Let me go on the deep end first before I get into what I experienced in my life. The deep end is like, have y'all ever seen dog porn? Have y'all ever seen like a dude fucking a pig and shit? This shit is, I ain't seen it before, but I heard this shit exists. Matter of fact, I have seen it. When I was in the YMCA one time, this dude was on the internet and he looked up this dog fucking a woman. A dog fucking a woman. Bullshit you not, y'all. There's animal porn out here. In case you didn't know, which I'm sure you do, but there's animal porn in this motherfucking world, man. So my motherfucking ass 12, 13 years old. I'm at the YMCA. I'm like, what the fuck? They let this shit pop up on them? You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, I'm a nigga that ain't finna tell the world. I'm not finna go tell on them. We all watching this shit. It's about 14 people standing at the computer, so we all had to branch off before the nigga got caught. But I was front line and center because I knew the person. So, nigga, it wasn't a pit bull either. It was like a big ass German Shepherd mutt looking ass dog. I still remember the shit. It had black and brown hair, or like black and golden hair type of shit. That motherfucker was tall. He was hitting her from the back. I still remember like it was fucking yesterday. And then I left. I was front line and center, and I let whoever I seen about 1 minute of that shit, and I turned around and I left the crowd. 14 motherfuckers. Watch out. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. So to my point, back to the men. Oh shit, even women. Lust has made humans want sex with no matter who. Let me say that. Because that has a point to it when I say the men. After when I bring up my scenario, when I bring up my life experience with what I've experienced with that. But I just had to get on the fact that white supremacists are some of the most corrupt, vile motherfuckers in this world, right? Before I get to my people. They used to rape us. They used to pillage and rape our people during slavery. Some of the first gay kings were influenced by white activities. So if a motherfucker like get to trying to say the first that there was a gay king and shit like that in Egypt and all that shit, yeah, that was after the white people came through with their nastiness. White people kind of breeded, and this is not to disparage white people at all. Some white people in the past created that nasty ass homosexual activity, right? And I'm not trying to talk about homosexuals like y'all nasty. I'm just saying the way that they did it was filthy. I think homosexuals have sex in a safer way now. It's not like as gut wrenching and dirty as the pillagers in the past. So when they used to butt fuck us, let me not say us, our ancestors. When they used to butt fuck our ancestors, my nigga, that was for power. That was to show the woman, hey, look what I can do to your man. Look what I can do to your power structure, the protector that you got, right? Let's dig even deeper with the word. Let's dig even deeper what I'm talking about in my subject. Lust. That's still a lustful desire that nigga had. That nigga liked it, that nigga. Ain't nobody sticking their dick in something they don't like. So these white motherfuckers really was attracted to our ancestors, my nigga. Yeah, it's still gut wrenching. Yeah, I mean, male on male sex to me is it feels humiliating. Even I ain't saying I've done it. I ain't saying like feels humiliating, but I'm saying it gotta feel humiliating to walk around and have nigga on your breath or even on your dick. That just feels nasty to me. Let me have a transparent moment real quick. I done sat down and I done thought like, what if I kissed a nigga? Let me just be real. This is just my joking brain. Just sitting back, just bored, like, how do niggas do this? Trying to really understand. And as soon as I thought about a motherfucking mustache coming any close to my motherfucking lips, in my head, I punched the very motherfucker that I was thinking about. Like, I wish you would try to kiss me. Bam! In your fucking grill. And then I even thought about just even if I wanted to do the shit, like, that's gross. Cause I think us as men, I think men are fucking nasty. So that's just a transparent moment right there. But that's just a step inside my head. Don't mean I'm gay or nothing. I'm just saying I thought about that shit like how just trying to understand. I think everybody done had some kind of thought like that. Why that nigga smoke crack? I know niggas and sat back like maybe he going through something. Like you try to analyze it. Like that's all I'm saying. But nigga, I can't do it. I feel like men, I feel like us as men, we are nasty. And I honestly understand why a lot of women are gay. I don't give a damn. I look at shit from all stands of life. So I looked at it like, okay, well, how do women feel kissing us? I even look at it like that. How do a woman feel kissing? Which is why I try to keep my mouth as fresh as possible, even though it don't always succeed because I smoke weed and shit. And I had women where I just get done smoking a blunt and I come kiss my girl. But nigga, I didn't had I didn't I gotta keep my mouth fresh. I'm a nigga that I go to the dentist as often as I can. I got missing teeth and shit, but that's due to sugar, that's due to eating bullshit. And I just can't imagine being a woman kissing a man. So let me just put it like that. And to get off of that subject, just to say, uh, that having sex with the same sex was not birth. That's not, I don't feel like that's natural. I don't feel like that was a natural thing. I feel like that's something that's taught. I feel like that's something that you get taught through lust, through having a lustful experience and not knowing how to control your urge to where you just want to bust this nut. Which is why I'm getting to my point, and then we go into the next one. When I say lust has made some men want sex with no matter who, it's because there's niggas out here that just hit up trannies. It's in my city. I bullshit you not, y'all. This ain't coming from some. I haven't experienced this shit. I've seen this shit. That's a different story. It's all over the TV now. You're right, but this is what I'm saying. It's been going on before the agenda really started getting pushed. In my hood, I feel it is very well taught. In my hood, there are transsexuals driving around looking for victims. I was approached as such. But see, being that I'm a black man and I stand on my own and I walk alone to the store by myself and I got my own nuts and I'm going to come at you like a fucking man, I wasn't treated like a victim. I was properly asked. Let me give y'all my story. There are men out here that are just blatantly horny, right? Horniness is strong. Lust is powerful. Horny making. When you horny, that is the supreme being of lust. Because you will, as a man, you will be like, shit, I'm throwing my dick to whoever trying to get it off. Straight man gonna be like, shit, I'm texting the immediate women that I can. That's what I do. Women that I know, or that I know I can pitch this shit to. Like, see me, I'm a nigga. I just shoot a conversation at you because I'm horny, hoping that the conversation kind of lead that way. But I'm not a nigga that's gonna push my horniness on you. But the fact that lust will make a motherfucker hit you, lust can make a man hit you up. So let me get into my point. In my city, there's transsexuals around, and they drive around and they look for people that want to fuck them. So I was approached by one walking to the store, and he drove up in his car. It's a Hispanic ass gay motherfucker that was had a wig on and shit and makeup. Like, this nigga was transsexual type of shit, like the embodiment of the shit. And you know, the nigga had a Tahoe. I remember this shit, a black Tahoe. Nigga pulled up on me, right? And honked the horn. That's how they get you. Whoop, whoop. They make you look. That's the catch right there. This can be done to anybody. A kid, a girl, a boy at 13. This is the shit that I monitor. When I'm outside, I monitor this kind of shit now because it happened to me as a grown ass man. So the nigga boom boom, turn around. I'm like, what the fuck? So I keep walking. I'm like, that can't be nobody I know. This is a fucking Hispanic. So I keep walking. Womp womp. Now this is getting intimidating. So the mug is on. I'm not even in holler. I'm trying to holler mode. That's what that motherfucker on know. So I walk up to the car. Boom. Immediate energy on. I'll beat your ass, right? My bad. My energy is immediately on. I'll fuck you up. Right? So shit. The motherfucker rolled the window down just a little bit. Like, hey, you want to get in? Want to get in? I'm like, what? I can't hear the nigga. I'm at this nigga window though. I'm like, what? And he like, you want to get in? And I peep game. I look around. Get in. I'm asking. I'm like, I'm dead serious because I ain't with the funny shit. I'm like, nigga, do you want to go make some money together or something? You want me to mow your lawn or some shit? Nigga, what the fuck is you doing? Then I look, because it looked like a woman when you walking up on it. Motherfucker, you look at him and you like, oh, this is a bitch. This is a punk. Like, you see the makeup, the makeup is horribly done on some I Am Beautiful Christina Aguilera shit. Makeup fucked all the way up. Nigga. So the motherfucker, right? I was like, oh no, I'm good. You know, so I'm respectful. But you finna respect me though as a man too. You can't talk to me timid like that. Like I'm some little boy. That's how I know the, transsexuals, they got some kind of illness. Like they're not living in their true masculine, my nigga. And you got me fucked up. Any nigga come in me talking little, you gotta speak up, nigga. The fuck? No, for real. Yeah, so I'm like, oh no, I'm good, bro. I just let them know. I just at ease was just like, oh no, I'm straight. And then they probe. What these motherfucking predators do is they probe. So the motherfucker didn't stop there. He was like, you sure? You sure? You can get in. You can get in. Come on. And then you walk, when you tell the nigga no, you walk off and you go your separate way. I was followed. So after I get my cigars from the store, boom, he see me leave the store. He followed me down the street again, honking the horn. Now, this is what get these motherfuckers killed. And y'all wonder why transsexuals out here coming up missing. When it come to a transsexual story or it come to an LGBT story, you gotta give me the motherfucking rundown. You gotta give me both sides of the story of what the fuck was going on, because there's predatory gay people out here. My nigga, I ain't lying about this shit, and this ain't my last story. I can go on and on about this kind of shit. And this ain't the first time, this ain't the only time this happened to me. I was 19 going to school when this shit happened to me the first time. But the time I'm referencing to, I was like 23. I'm 29. That wasn't that long ago, nigga. But no, for real. So what I'm saying is, lust can make a man turn into a fag. It can. The reason why y'all see so much talk about bisexual, I mean not bisexual, down low men and shit is because niggas are on the down low. That's a real thing out here. You know, and another story to reference to down low activity is there was this super crip nigga that was in my hood, right? Nigga named Goofy Loke, cause he was a real goofy nigga. You know, not goofy in a bad way though. That he always cracking jokes and shit, right? One time, me and my homeboy walking to the motherfucking store. The neighborhood gay nigga, right? He sold weed and everything. Neighborhood, we didn't buy weed from this nigga as much as we could because we didn't never want to be looked at like that. It was one time I had to get some weed and we sent somebody else to go get that shit because we didn't want to walk up on the door. That's how gay he is. Like he fuck niggas and shit around the hood type of shit. I'm telling y'all, bro, if y'all come to my hood, you would think every nigga in my hood gay from what I show you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't lying, bro. So I'm not in my hood no more. Like, I don't go around my hood like that because my hood needs saving. And my hood been gentrified. So shit, that's why I'm not there, man. But I'm telling y'all about my experience. So we walk to the store. Boom, bam. Neighborhood gay weed seller is driving up the street. And Goofy Loke is arguing with this nigga. My hood is called Eastwood. It's in Fort Worth, Texas. You can look it up on the internet, nigga. We literally call ourselves our own city. It's called Eastwood, Texas. But I stay in Fort Worth, Texas. But yeah. Nigga, Goofy Loke was being yelled at by the neighborhood gay drug dealer, right? So me and my homeboy like, what the fuck is going on? Because we didn't know who he was yelling at first. And Goofy Low, man, stop following me, man. Stop following me, cuz. So we get closer and we like, nigga, you all right? Because we trying to see if it's the op or, you know, this is the hood, my nigga. Hey, we got to walk around. We got to protect ourselves, too. We trying to make sure everything's safe around here. So we look in the car. We like, nigga, that's the gay nigga. So we stopped talking. And we started listening to what they were saying. And he was like, that's how you gonna act, the gay nigga in the car, like, so you gonna put on the front, you finna put on the front, this and that. And he like, cuz, stop following me, cuz, this. I'm talking about spazzing out. The gay nigga calm as fuck. The gay nigga big too. Gay nigga will whoop this nigga ass. Nigga named Goofy Loke. I bullshit you not. That's what we call him. Nigga name was Goof Loke, nigga. And gay nigga just yelling them down. Not yelling, he just following, he chasing them in this Mitsubishi. This SUV Mitsubishi, man. And yeah, Goofy Low got followed all the way to the store arguing. Or all the way down the street arguing with a gay nigga. And and did not put hands on him. What that say? I mean, my homeboy got to the store, he was like, yeah, that nigga fucking that nigga. Before we got to the store, because we was walking fast, so they was like cruising, and he was just like, we walking faster than he driving. Nigga, you should have punched through the window or something. You should have already been like, nigga, what the fuck? Bro, step out the car. That's how a real nigga going. If you not a fag, you finna stand up on any faggotry trying to follow you in any what is the circumstance? See, we didn't know the second end of the story. But Goofy Loke making it seem like this nigga harassing me, cuz. No, cuz you a crip, right? You cripping, right? You supposed to handle that, nigga. He tired of being a secret. That's exactly what it is. You said this shit right on the spot. It's either he tired of being a secret or the nigga owed him some money, and the nigga probably some kind of exchange for head or some kind of butt, and the nigga didn't have the money. Or that's how I think. Because ain't nobody finna press you if it's like if it ain't over like something that's reputation damaging to whoever the person is. That's why Goofy Loke was on that shit. Cause he like, nigga, you finna fuck my straight reputation up. My possibility to get bad bitches, you finna fuck that up. And the gay nigga was just, and the gay people, I don't see them doing shit. They do shit out of spite, but to expose a person, they take their time with it. And they do it subtly because it's power in knowing that either his dick was in your mouth or my dick was in your ass. And that's where you know a nigga is fag. Can't no motherfucker in this world ever say that I done did any kind of faggotry. None. Nigga. Anyway, to get off the fag shit, I just want women to know how to identify this shit because, nigga, it's some super creepy niggas, some super blood niggas out here. Gay. Because of the lust for that nut. Just for a nut. That's my point. When you want to bust a nut as a man, I can vouch for it. I ain't never went the other way. I ain't never tried to go get no tranny to suck my dick or find some easy access ass. But I have fucked like bottom barrel bitches because they was right there. And that's similar. I went off the deep end for a minute just to show y'all that lust can make a nigga make some of these niggas go off the deep end. Which is why I don't try to tell women that they shouldn't look at all niggas as gay because it's kind of, I wouldn't say it's logical. Not all niggas is gay. I ain't saying that, but I'm saying if you're skeptical, if you ever have a thought like, nigga, is my nigga gay? You ain't wrong for having that thought because some niggas portray the role. There's too many stories out here, bro. And what I want my niggas what I want black motherfuckers to start acting like is that everybody's story ain't valid. Everybody's story valid, bro. Because we ain't going through what niggas done went through. I ain't went through what you done went through. So I can't tell you that your story ain't valid. But my story valid. And I feel like lust is more powerful than love because look at what the shit I'm breaking down off of it, just me talking about lust. But see, me, I fuck, bitch. I fuck fours if I got to. I still me right now. I fuck an ugly bitch. I don't give a fuck. Oh, Nick. I know y'all know ladies. Tell me, please. Tell me about, just explain in as simple as you can about the lowest level nigga that you let hit. How broke was this nigga that you let hit? Did you even give a fuck because you was like, fuck it, he's slanging dick. I need some dick. Didn't give a damn about his income. Didn't give a damn if he can help you with the rent. You was just needing some dick. A lot of women don't admit about them nights. Oh shit, my baby daddy was broke. Marquita, you gotta hit me up. I want to see how you look because I can't see all this. I can't really see. You gotta hit me up on Instagram at Cosmo the Loner if you got an Instagram. But yeah, your baby daddy was broke. Shit, you chose the nigga. Like you let him hit. Now let's talk about why you let him hit. Why you let this bummy ass nigga hit? I want to ask I might get on the podcast and ask my baby mama why she let me hit. Shit. Cause I'm broke in a bitch. I can't relate. Okay, goddess overdose. Yeah, you look like you can't relate. Um, Looking kind of good. You need to hit me up too on my Instagram at Cosmo Delone. I want to see how y'all really look though. I ain't trying to. I ain't no Kevin Samuels type nigga trying to look at how y'all look. I fuck with genuine women. Okay. If you a woman, I fucks with you. I was 16. He was 23. We already passed that shit. Is you watching? You rewinding my shit or something? You already told us that. Oh, you telling me that because it's your baby daddy? Oh, okay, I get you. So you saying are you trying to say you was mentally manipulated? But is that what you saying? Well, nigga, I was 16, so shit. The nigga got in your head. You see these niggas, boy? That's what I'm saying, bro. This is also why I didn't claim a few women in my life, but every woman I claimed, I wouldn't say a simp, but I was like, I was real courteous. You know, he was my first boyfriend. I was young and dumb. That's what I caught on. I caught on to what you were trying to say. Yeah, that's a tough one. That's a tough one. That's what I want to. That's what I be wanting to talk about too. Some of these motherfuckers be coming at women like y'all chose. Sometimes which y'all did choose it because you lied to the nigga. You shouldn't have lied to the nigga. So take accountability for that. But I think as a man, let me speak for the man, he should have had more discernment to know that he should have still strapped it up. And no matter what age, especially, and he should look at his financial standpoint, and he should have made a decision off of that instead of lust. He made a decision off lust, and so did you, because you was young and at that like me, I was 16 fucking too. Shit, I could have got that girl pregnant, but kind of like I feel like the universe look out for us sometime. So shit, she had her tubes tied already. She had 3 kids. I was fucking a baby mama already. So as a man, you got to kind of think of that shit because you don't want to fuck something that you could. That's why I wasn't fucking in school because I was like, well, I don't want to get the bitch pregnant. I want to feel that pussy. But I wasn't necessarily thinking of fucking a woman with they tubes tied either. That shit just kind of fell in my lap. My brother was going with his baby mama, and his baby mama had 2 other sisters. So the fact that I was like around the corner of being eligible and I'm not no ugly ass nigga, that pussy was already on the table. So the universe said, there you go. That's how I look at it. I take accountability for everything. No guidance. That's half the black community. Half of us ain't got no guidance. I take accountability for everything I do, everything I do and have done. That's what you got to do. You got to take accountability for that shit. Ain't nothing else. It ain't nothing else you can do but take accountability for it. And one thing I want women to realize is stop listening to the fucking social media. Stop listening to niggas tell you that you low value and all this shit. That shit, like, I done dug so deep into that high value and low value shit that I'm realizing that the only thing you can do is get out of the situation. If you feel like they correct, get out of the situation. If you feel like they incorrect, prove them wrong. Because if we just keep on sitting here talking about how my mother, if you got kids, a rich nigga don't want you. Okay. Rich is subjective, nigga. A lot of motherfuckers went, well, that's not we going with what the masses think. And now we following the crowd at that point. So if we gonna keep going, motherfuckers want to keep on thinking like Kevin Samuels, we're gonna have a bunch of Kevin Samuels thinking ass niggas. We're gonna have a bunch of internet guru thinking ass niggas. Ain't nobody thinking for themselves. Make that your next live. What should be my next live? I'll do it. I got one already tomorrow. I'm doing the Addicted series because I'm gonna do what I'm doing. I ain't gonna tell y'all what the next episode is until I do this one. I mean, until after this one. But yeah, what should be my next live? That conversation debate needs to be had. What? Come with it. I'm all about it. What conversation need to be had? I gotta get this. I gotta see this one because I'm all about sparking them conversations, nigga. Real shit. Uh, yeah, we finna get. How we finna get? We off the men. I done dug into the men's ass all through this motherfucker, right? No homo. I be forgetting what the fuck I'm saying, y'all. That's why I'm waiting on her to respond. What conversation need to be had, man? I want to know because now that I seen that, I done forgot what the fuck I was saying. I'm gonna step into the next. I'm gonna come back to you. If you responding, I'm gonna come back to you. I'm gonna get to this next point. All right, I'm finna get on y'all ass real quick though. As women, all right, because this next one is women love lustful attention, but expect to be treated like Claire Huxtable. Let me say that again. Women love lustful attention, but expect to be treated like Claire Huxtable. Oh, okay. She said men's standpoint on women being high value, being low or high value. I got an old episode called high value complainers, right? It's so old that I'm just gonna regurgitate it. I'll regurgitate it for you. Uh, I'll make a law for it. Uh, it's called high value complainers, right? Because I feel like they complaining, right? Hear me out real quick. Get your popcorn real quick, 'cause I'm finna break it down. All right. I feel like a lot of rich dudes are upset at the fact that a less fortunate person can hit their bitch, right? That's what a lot of these dudes be coming from to me. Like, okay, so you mad that she let a jailbird type of nigga hit? Maybe because his vibe was better than yours, nigga. Your money don't mean everything, nigga. Also, it has a lot to do with women being raised incorrectly, not having their daddies around. So it's a tale of two stories. What I mean by that, what a tale of two stories just mean there's two sides to the coin. If there's an explanation for one side, there's an explanation for the other one. That's where I don't agree with these high value motherfuckers because they kind of just lie on the man side, like, well, he did that. Well, what about you? Why you love him? You gotta ask yourself that though, which is why they platforms are important because some women call the platform and they seem to have not to ask themselves, where was I accountable in this? So when niggas get to talking about men and women being like you got stretch marks and you got I only agree with the baby thing. When you got multiple babies as a woman, you can go ahead and hang it up. And what I mean by multiple is like over three. Over three. I feel like if you got three, niggas is depending on the age, niggas is kind of fucking that. They'll fuck you though. They will fuck you. So Kevin Samuels is never necessarily 100% wrong. He ain't never wrong at all. Jason Black is a nigga that talk about the same shit, but they say Kevin Samuel was stealing from Jason Black. See, I'm a nigga that's on the inside of this shit because I listen. I'm listening for game that I didn't catch because I ain't got no daddy. So I ain't gonna never sit here and tell you what you should really do because this is game coming from niggas that probably had fathers, you know? And I'm more of a Jason Black type of dude. I respect what he say, but I even challenge what he say because I'm not no one-track minded nigga. But I am about facts. And I want my sisters to kind of look dude up. If since y'all in here, look up Jason Black and listen to the shit that he say. And Kevin Samuels is literally plagiarizing everything that man says. But anyway, not to shit on that, not to shit on on Kevin Samuels, but I'm just saying, when it comes to how a motherfucker view you, I don't give a damn who you is in this world. When it comes to how any motherfucker view you, if you hold value to how that person views you, they control you. And these very motherfuckers I'm talking about refuse to be controlled. So the fact that when they say certain shit, sometimes it's it makes people feel like they have no control. Well, see, I'm here to give the juice and give a game to the person that feels like they want to end their life, not to do that and stand up and persevere through life and let life whoop your ass, man, and prove somebody wrong through their walk. Prove a motherfucker wrong through their walk that they thought you couldn't get through. That's what I'm here to talk about. Because a lot of motherfuckers count my sisters out. I'm taking some time off real quick to salute my sisters. I was raised by a single mama. Yes, my mama fucked up. Yes, my mama got some fucked up ways. Yes, my mama still single right now. Yes, my mama my mama got 3 different baby daddies. Yes, my mama is the epitome of what niggas talk about today. But that don't mean I don't give a fuck about her. That not just because of how such and such view my mama or how such and such view how women value it. What the fuck they got to do with how I view the shit? And what's crazy is a motherfucker will tell you, yeah, you're an average man. You this, and that. Or a motherfucker will tell you that your thoughts don't even matter until you apply to what this white man done done in this world. Until you get rich. Now, hold on. Let's talk about rich in this society. Who is the standard of rich? The white man. The motherfucking white man. So let me get into it, man. Before I go off topic. Women love lustful attention, but expect to be treated like Claire Huxtable. Excuse the fuck out of me. How in the fuck you gonna participate in lustful activity, showing your ass, twerking on the internet, and you expect a nigga to treat you like Claire Huxtable? And the reason why I'm correlating the two is because this is a big problem in our society right now. We got Meg the Stallions and we got Cardi B's wanting to be wives. And the fact that this shit exists is because Cardi B is actually a fucking wife. And I ain't shitting on Offset. I ain't shitting on Cardi B. Y'all love is y'all love. But I'm saying the image portrayed, right, is fucking nigga get money. The fact that Offset married that deducted the value point of a man. It devalued how women should look at men now. Now a woman feel like, well, nigga, I can run you over and still get you to marry me. I'm not saying that Offset was ran over in this equation, but that's how the women are viewing it when they just look at Cardi B. Ain't nobody giving a fuck about what Offset said or his proposal or none of that shit. They just looking at the fact that she got a fucking ring. The fact that she's off the market now by a rich nigga coming from where she came from is an inspiration to most body ass women that just aim to be monetarily valued. No soul substance. Just all strictly materialism. And they expect a nigga to treat them like Claire Huxtable. If you are a materialistic woman, you can't be Claire. Because Claire was actually doing something more hospitable than what the fuck Bill Cosby was doing on that show. Tell me I'm fucking wrong. Another thing. Women sexually objectify themselves for male validation. That's the same. That's kind of in the same token. You can't be seeking lustful attention and wanting to be Claire Huxtable, and then you can't objectify yourself for male attention and expect to be treated in any kind of higher value than that. Bitch, you just put yourself out on the market as meat. So I'm going to treat you as such. I'm a damn sure treat you like meat. If you put yourself out there as, hey, I just suck dick. I just do this, I do that. A nigga for sure finna probe the fuck out of you. If that's all you promote. So how the fuck you gonna promote some shit and then you wanna be this? And then you say that I don't do this for men. I don't do this. What the fuck you doing it for? Because you miserable as fuck if you doing it for just you. Now, I ain't gonna lie, some women out here make you question all women. Some, just like some men will make you question all men. But I'm not against that because everybody should be questioned. You shouldn't look at shit. Nobody should look at another gender or another race is to be respected over the next motherfucker. If you ain't proved yourself to be worthy, you ain't shit. And that's how motherfuckers need to look at it. Motherfuckers need to, man, real shit, man. So when women say that they ain't doing shit for male attention, bitch, you doing something for male attention. Because every man on this earth is not against saying what he's doing for male attention. You know what I'm saying? Love can't keep a woman. Love alone ain't strong enough. So you telling me I ain't correct? Have y'all not heard that term before? Have you not heard the term love ain't enough? So wouldn't that automatically make lust a little stronger? Even if it ain't stronger than love to you, wouldn't it make it a little more? Wouldn't it keep it in the number 2 slot of love? I mean, after love. If a motherfucker can sit here and tell you that love ain't enough, then what the fuck is? I always question women on that. Like, what the fuck is enough? Which is why you got so many men that tell women that it's never enough. We have to die pleasing y'all. I want y'all to sit back and think about that. Like, do you plan on dying pleasing a man? Do you know how many women saying, nigga, I'm not finna sit here and bow down to no man. And they feel like just compromising is a form of bowing down. Do you know how much shit a nigga compromise with a woman? Like, if he just wants you in his life, he compromising his own ego. He compromising his own manhood by basically saying, hey, I don't want you out here in these streets. I don't want no other nigga having this pussy, so I'm putting you out the game. Women don't respect that. They shit on that. Number 2, yes. Exactly. It's in the runner-up. I ain't necessarily trying to change y'all mind on where y'all position this shit. But lust, to me, is one of the most powerful things in this world. And most of the time, it shambles love. Most of the time. I think if love is stronger than lust, it may be stronger in physique. It may look like the shit may look better, but I think lust got more hands. And no, love is not enough, but it's not because of lust most of the time. I ain't saying that. I'm saying love, with the fact that women say love ain't enough, Love ain't more powerful than getting fucked. Because y'all let any nigga fuck. Any nigga can come through and show some attraction to you. And he getting that ass. If he got enough money, if he got a car and a place to stay, pussy can be gotten. And I want women to know that. Y'all know how simple that is? It's hard for niggas like me because I'm just now in the process of getting a car, like I said earlier. The fact that I'm getting a car, I bet my pussy rate go up. And that's not, I wouldn't even necessarily say that's good. That's something that women should look at. Like, dude, this nigga got his own car. But that shouldn't be a cause for me to be able to fuck. You get me? I should be able to have, I should be able to get your time. But I don't think that's grounds for fucking because the nigga got basic necessities. When do the shit get spiritual? When do the shit get off of monetary value? Because I do agree that a man should not be flat on his ass. And if you flat on your ass, you should not be out here fucking multiple bitches. You shouldn't be out here focusing on sexual energy if you ain't got your bag right. Or if you ain't in the process of trying to get your bag right, bro. So I'm with y'all on the fact that some of these men are wasting time. Yeah, they waste y'all time. But the biggest question is, why the fuck are you letting them? Why the fuck are you letting them waste your time? Because you want that dick. Lust. And I want sisters to stop acting like, oh, he manipulated me. Nigga, no, you wanted to suck his dick too. Okay? You wanted to suck that man up too. Stop goddamn acting like he was alone in this damn mission of lust. But yeah, if love alone ain't enough, what the fuck is? What else then? Since you sitting here saying that love ain't enough, but lust also ain't nothing, then what the fuck keeps a woman? Because we all just, that's the biggest, I shouldn't be 29 years old and this question ain't been answered. You know what I mean? Niggas been 29 before me and we still asking. Fuck y'all want? DMX was asking when I was coming up, 10 years old, what you bitches want from a nigga? It's a lustful world. Thank you. Thank you, Marquita. It's a lustful motherfucking world out here. And it's built, I'm going to say in America, because it's built that way. Bro, all the way from Disney, all the way down to porn. This shit is about chasing a woman. This shit is about gravitating. This shit is about getting money. This shit is about doing all this shit for a woman's sole purpose. For a woman to sit out here and flourish. A man in America, I'm talking about in America, and then probably across the land, the need for a man is to get up, hunt, gather, come home, go do it the fuck again. It ain't no love in this shit. I could go back and forth all night. That's what he here for. Shit, that helped me out. We can go all night because I got rebuttals, goddammit. But yeah, love can't keep a woman. Love alone isn't strong enough. Men aren't having kids as much anymore. Y'all know why? The system. I'm blaming the system first. Niggas scared to have kids because there's no telling who you put a seed in. I would say trust and dependability would be enough. That's what Marquita said. Trust and dependability. That's enough. That's like enough to keep a person around in your life without marriage. If they can trust you and depend on you, bro, the person that let's say it's a person that's in a relationship and let's say y'all was fucking around, y'all was just fucking and y'all never got in a relationship, and then the person get in a relationship and then their relationship go through a bumpy road. Do you not know you're gonna be the first motherfucker they hit up? That's a winner's position to be in as a man. The winner position to be in is to be that woman's call. Can she call on you? When she can't even call on a nigga that she put her all in. The objective ain't to look at the woman like she a hoe. The objective is to look at it like, yeah, you looking for power. And the power is here. I'm not saying it's not a lustful world because it definitely is, but for a woman is able to separate the two, love and lusts. We can all separate the two. And no, some women can't separate love and lust. Some women fuck niggas because they cute. Girl, he broke, but shit, he looked like Lil Bow Wow. Girl, he broke, but he look like Future. What are we talking about? Nah, and we never talking about absolute, so no, not all women. We're not talking about all women. But I hope motherfuckers can separate love and lust because they both two different things, but lust is more powerful in the society we are in, is what I'm saying. So let me finish these last little lines because I've been on here long enough so I can go ahead and interact. Um, Men ain't having kids anymore because the system is around. The system don't give a fuck. The system grants women more rights than men when it comes to kids. Niggas get distressing. We got to go to work even more, and our money can be taken from us simply by having a kid. So that's why I say you should have your juice and you should have your fucking bread together before you even decide to nut in a woman, because that woman can come up off your child. You be out here homeless. You talking to a nigga that's going through it. I ain't got no child support, and I thank my mama, my baby mama, for that, cause she held grace for a nigga. Even though I'm out here broke, she deserved child support. So I'm out here doing what the fuck I gotta do. I ain't no complaints in Lil Zilla. My baby mama don't deserve to go through no shit because I'm an incompetent motherfucker. So I'm gonna get out here and I'm gonna use my juice that I can, and I'm gonna continue to upgrade the juice. I ain't gonna go downhill. I ain't gonna never complain. I'll walk to my motherfucking daughter to pick her up if I got to. That's the drive I got. I'm willing to put that on the line, nigga. So the fact that men ain't having kids is a good thing. You can look this statistic up. We not having kids. Nobody's having kids, and we talking specifically black men are not having kids, or men in general are not having kids in the rate that keeps society up, because that's an important thing to look at, because people are waking up to the fact that, hey, you know what I'm saying? Maybe reproducing ain't a good thing to do at all times. I feel like reproduction ain't really necessarily something that we should just do to keep the world going. This is a fucked up world. So the fact that people think that having kids is this accomplishment, instead of really looking at it as like, man, what do mankind need? We don't need depopulation. We just need a better class of people taking care of a better class of people. And if we keep having kids out of wedlock, we keep having kids out of fucked up circumstances, and niggas come from the projects and nigga can't get rich until he 40 and shit, we're gonna have a line of fucked up minds that ain't gonna believe in themselves till they 38. Niggas need to be believing in themselves when they fucking won. But that ain't how the world works. So I'm a nigga here using my childhood traumas to bring that to the forefront. I don't give a damn if it's 3 niggas watching me or not. I'ma speak to the motherfucking masses, to the spirits in this world that know, nigga, it's a soul here that exists with the mindset of trying to bring the world to a more peaceful existence. Because right now, nigga, you see we at war, and this shit just don't seem to stop because everybody keep clocking in. Everybody keep walking and going to fucking work and paying for gas and getting a car and shit. I'm a part of this shit. I'm going to get a fucking car my damn self because I got to sustain in society. But until somebody stand the fuck up, or some people against the system, we're going to continue to do this shit. So men ain't having kids as much anymore. Men don't care for marriage, and women don't care to be wives. That's the end of that. And that's how I feel like lust is taking over. Men ain't having no motherfucking kids no more. And women don't want to be wives, and niggas don't want to be husbands. You know why? Everybody out for self. Everybody looking at, what can I get from you? I'm not saying it's a lustful, right? Some women can't. It's all about. It all depends on how you were raised as well. Some people weren't raised off love, so all they know is lust. That's true. That's very true. You know what I'm saying? Uh, Motherfuckers. But my point, my finishing point is the belief in marriage is gone in this era, right? The care for it and all that is gone. You smell me? So the fact that shit is gone, what's the value in a relationship nowadays? If you ain't, like you said, trustworthy or dependable. If you ain't either or, you shouldn't even be talking about marriage. You feel me? Shouldn't even be talking about this shit. The fact that we in a lustful world, everybody need to just fuck. Make sure y'all protect. Make sure y'all not reproducing until you find that person you want to reproduce with. And make sure your paper's straight. This is like the only message I can say. I don't want to sit here and string along some shit and make it seem like I got some profound shit to say. This is the most profound shit I can say in this time. Get your chips right and get yourself together before you try to get out here and talk about what a woman need to do. Or before you get out here and talk about what a man need to do. Get your shit right. If you in any debt, get out of that shit before you talk shit. I don't talk shit about women. I bring up points and I bring up narratives that need to be looked at. And if it make a motherfucker mad because you might not have looked at it like I looked at it, that ain't my beef. See, I'm a spreader of awareness. One thing that I feel like that was always innately in me is to spread the truth. Not so much in the sense to where I tell the police the truth, fuck the law, but I'm talking about my truth. I'm talking about this truth of spirituality. This truth of there's something else to this shit that somebody ain't explaining. I feel like it's a whole line, it's a big line of motherfuckers that's trying to keep a goddamn blindfold over our eyes. And some of them niggas even ride for us. That's the trippy thing, ain't it? It's a motherfucker that look just like you, talk that same shit like you, but this nigga going in this one direction that you don't see. And you think he riding for your people and this nigga really riding off the cliff. That's why it's LoneWolf TV. I'm not about no fucking, I'm about a movement. I'm about movements of substance. So if I'm a lone wolf, if a lone wolf is following something, that shit accurate. That shit accurate. That mean that nigga has to surrender to the movement that's being done, which is why it's deep right now for me to call this shit LoneWolf TV, because I'm a loner in what I do right now. In this world, motherfuckers is saying fuck a 9 to 5, right? I still gotta go to work. I still work like back in the day before this shit was cool to be an entrepreneur. Before niggas really even knew what that shit meant. I'll come from that class and then go to work until you die. That's the class I come from. Of being told that go to work and get a good job and go to college. That's the class I come from. So I'm still trying to figure out how to get money without a job. I'm still stuck right there in life. And I ain't scared to admit it. I'm fucked up. This shit ain't easy. Trying to figure out a way to get out of this shit. This shit ain't easy. Shout out to KK for stepping in. But yeah. This shit ain't easy getting out of this shit, man. So as a black man, you gotta figure that shit out. You gotta kind of like turn the lustful part of you off. You got to turn the loving part of you off. And you got to zone in. Find your passion and it'll lead you to success. See, that's why I'm confused on that. I be confused on that type of saying, on that cliche too. Because I don't think your passion has to be found. I feel like that should have found you. So we might need to flip that. I feel like if you just continue to live life how you feel like you need to survive, the necessary signs will come to you and show you where you need to switch up at. That's what's happening to me right now, which is why I'm just now at 29 finally taking the leap and actually having the money saved up to go purchase my own car and get a car note. You know what I'm saying? I'm at that standpoint right now. And I should have already been there. And I'm sure some of y'all already, I'm sure y'all in y'all early 20s or late 20s, and y'all already been through that cycle probably 3 times getting a new car. This is my first time stepping in this process by myself. Nobody right there with no spoon to feed me, not no information. I gotta learn all this shit. I gotta run around, make calls. Oh, what I need? What's this, and that? This is what happens when you ain't got no father in the house, man. This is what happens. You got to go out there and you got to find out how to be a man by your fucking self. And that shit is a painful experience without a nudge. Without some kind of nudge. That's what the father there for. The father, we ain't talking to you. Fuck the emotional shit. My daddy wasn't there. We talking structure, nigga. You left me out here with no structure. Now I got to figure this shit out and I could have went to jail. I could have went to jail due to trying to figure it out, which hence why the prisons are filled right now with fathers and fatherless motherfuckers. Because they taking the game. That's what the white man wanted to happen. They taking the motherfucking game. They taking the motherfucking game out of the street so we can keep on not knowing enough so we can fall right into some kind of trap trying to get money. When really we need to be chasing the wealth inside of ourselves, transfer that shit into out of the, transfer from what's inside to transfer what's inside to outside of the world. That's what we need to be doing. Not let me see what the outside doing, bring that inside, and then come out as how the outside is acting. No, that's how the world wants you to look at shit too. Everyone is born with a talent God gave them. Sometimes we just don't slow down and open our eyes. Music saved my life. Still making music, not making money from it. Still struggling, but we got to lift one another up and motivate each other. That's some real shit, KK. I appreciate you. I need you to hit me up on Instagram so I can know who the fuck you are. My Instagram is Cosmo the Loner. Cosmo the Loner. All together. You got to find the recipe. Hey, man, there's beauty in the struggle. You damn right. It's big beauty in the struggle because I've been in this shit for 29 years. I count every year of my life as a struggle because it ain't been not one time I haven't experienced hardship. And not one age of my life that I can remember that something didn't happen where, you know what I'm saying, something need to be fixed. My first memory is me breaking my mama's coffee table at 2 years old. I hit that motherfucker like this. I hit that shit like that. That shit fell off the little custard it was in, and that shit hit the ground, and it broke into like 3. I still remember this shit. And I was shocked off of the sound. I looked up and shit. My mama was in there washing dishes. We was in the house to where she could turn around from washing dishes and look at the nigga. And she was like, you know what I'm saying? She yelled at him. I know she was upset. And I crawled my ass back in the room. That's my first thought in life. I still remember that shit like it was yesterday. That's what niggas don't listen. People don't necessarily remember shit from 2 years old. So anybody cross me in this world, I remember your ass, nigga. And I'll beat the fuck out of you if I see you. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. So shit, 2 years old, boom. when life started. It was an issue. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I'm trying to make a metaphor with that shit. Like, when I remembered living, it was a struggle. Like, I'm 2 years old, I'm breaking shit. Bam! Oh, shit. So, goddamn me, I just always knew that it's something. Something got to give. It's an action or a reaction. And that's what I had to learn as a little 2-year-old hitting that table. Nigga, this happens. And that was my introduction to life. You feel me? I ain't trying to be philosophical, none of that shit. My introduction to life was whatever. When there's an action, there's a reaction. So that speaks to you even being here. Like, your mama fuck your mama, you got nothing, boom, you here, nigga. You was here by action. Nigga. You feel me? I'm like, great vibes. Okay, y'all have a good night. I'll see y'all in the next live. It's late and everything will work out for the good. I hope so, man. I appreciate you. Keep your head up, man. Good night. The pain makes us able to feel. See, maybe you're mean to be a motivational speaker. Keep making your videos on YouTube. Don't give up. All right. I appreciate y'all, man. What you giving until this world comes back. Most definitely. I'm all about energy. Shit. I know for a damn show I can't give up. That's why I come and I talk this shit. I talk this shit because it's a second high for me. I like to get fucked up, kind of. Not fucked up, but I smoke weed, I drink wine. So it's something I know I'm mentally still escaping. I can't just be on this earth sober. Which is why I talk about addiction. We all addicted to something. We all addicted to something. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I try to spend my energy on positive energy. I try to spend my energy on being addicted to self-improvement now. And now that I'm trying to self-improve, I got to go through the obstacles of what that takes. Just like me trying to get this motherfucking car. So we in a lustful world, man. All that, everything I just said, man, being lustful comes with all that. If you out here being a lust-driven person, stop it. And gotta smoke. It's my medicine, but I don't think it's a bad thing. It's all about balance. You damn right. I smoke, you know what I'm saying? Like a motherfucker. But when it start fucking with your finances, you gotta sit back. Now, me, I feel like I've been smoking so long that I should have a car already. I'm in that position. You should stream my song. What's your song? What's the name of your song? Yep, I'm addicted to French fries. It's not healthy. Shit, nigga, look. You know what I always say? It's people that's 90-something years old that been eating hamburgers, eating bacon and shit all their life. Nigga, it's somebody that come up to my job and he get he get bacon every motherfucking time. This nigga's about 80-something years old. And he's a white man. Just to put the icing on the cake, this nigga's one of them, the motherfucker that's supposed to die soon. And this nigga been eating bacon his whole fucking life. So what I want people to realize that, yeah, Dr. Sabi he got some remedies, and Granny might have had some remedies to stay alive, but it's all about what your body want to do. I want y'all to know that. Whenever your body feel like it's through, your body is done. It ain't about what you drunk or what you kept in your body. Of course, you want to drink water and you want to eat fruit and you know what I'm saying? Sorry, man, my shit just said they reconnected. But of course, you want to eat fruit and of course you want to eat healthy and shit. But nigga, who's to say just because you eating healthy don't mean you gonna that one of the celeries might not kill you or one of the, you know what I'm saying? It's bad vegetables out here. There's bad fruit that can take your ass to the hospital, nigga. So One thing about that is that's why I'm a live life type nigga. Listen, let me know what you think. We all need somebody to love. Okay, I'm gonna look you up. Facebook Marketplace, you can find a good whip for cash. Okay, I'm gonna look your song up. I'm gonna fuck with you for real, man, because you fucking with me in my chat room. You giving me inspiration. But I'm at a dealership with it. I don't want no bullshit cash card that's gonna fuck up on me that I spend my money on. I'm going to the dealership to where if it fuck up, they got mechanics and shit themselves that'll fix my shit. You know what I'm saying? So, and then they newer cars. I'm aiming for an SUV. So y'all keep your fingers crossed for your boy. But if anything, I'll settle for a new shop. One of them 2016, 17 photo cars or some shit like that. And that's where I'm at with it right now. And I'm going to sleep in that motherfucker, stack my money up. I can't tell y'all the rest of the plan because I do believe if you tell too much of yourself, you'll be in too much of an ambition to prove that's what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? I just want y'all to know that I'm going through struggles. That's really all I be wanting to point out is that there's a struggle going on that I'm trying to overcome. And you shouldn't feel bad for going through that. You should only hone in and try to solve that struggle. You shouldn't give a fuck about how nobody feel about your struggle. And that's where I'm at. So going homeless ain't a thing to me. I done did it twice. And I always had more paper when I was homeless because the way that I just want to be a voice for the homeless right now. The way the economy is working, it's better for you to it's better for you to just get a car, find you a little spot, and sleep in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Find you a motherfucking spot and sleep in that bitch. Not like a spot like somewhere to live, but we talking about goddamn a parking spot and just sleep in that bitch. You know? But yeah, man. Shit. Okay. Cash is king. I'm gonna help you find the car. Message me on IG. Can you play my song on live? Okay, I got you. I want to hear what you have to say about it and people listening too. I mean, I think it's only you in here right now. Everybody fuck around and be gone. You got this. Your mental seems strong. I appreciate you. I most definitely have some kind of strength in me to tell me to keep going. You sipping on something stronger than I'm sipping on. You said tequila. You said you sipping on tequila tonight. I'm sipping on 14 Hands wine. Sipping on rosé. Okay, what you say the name of your song was? KK. We all need somebody to love. Okay, we finna listen. We finna listen to KK song, y'all. Is this it?
We all need somebody to love, a friend to lean on when we're feeling down. We all need a hand help us heal, 'cause God knows this life ain't easy, but it sure as hell is worth living.
Shout out to KK.
So make the best of
this shit,
what
hey,
you can.
I listen to rap and shit. But this cool.
Appreciate the good and
It's something you can ride to, goddamn it.
hard work pays off. Keep pushing through. God has a plan, and He will bless you. Stay along the path and keep pushing through. Everybody needs somebody to love, somebody to make them feel warm inside, to keep them safe when this world turns cold. 'Cause God sure knows this life ain't easy, but sure as hell is worth living. So make the best of what you can and appreciate the good. We all need somebody to love, a friend to lean on when we're feeling down. We all need a hand help us heal, 'cause God knows this life ain't easy, but it sure as hell is worth
Yeah, that shit,
living.
you know.
So
They got some
make the
originality
best
to
of
it.
what you can and smile through the pain. Appreciate the good and stay along the path. Hard work pays off. Keep pushing through.
That's most definitely needed in somebody's life, goddamn it. That was deep. That's some real shit right there. I'm finna play the rap song she told me to play, y'all. She said, "You don't see me." She wrote when she was at her lowest. It's a rap song. This is the first time I never did this on my damn broadcast. I appreciate you.
I was down and broke, I came to you. I needed help, begging for your love, but you left me to yell. You can never say that you love me, that you proud of me. Never accepting, only doubting me, yelling and hounding me, but never allowing me to prove my worth. You see, by never loving me, saying I'm never good enough, feeling like you hating me, hating me. Now I'm here debating, should I even try to keep relating? In reality, it's more like I'm translating. Damn, this is frustrating, you never understated, only making it more complicated. But I'm still here, feeling like I'm circulating, always leaving me more empty than before. This is devastating, but the thought of having you love me, it's so fucking captivating. You don't see me.
You definitely different. I'm a nigga. I'm a music nigga. I got music myself. I just ain't got it. That shit more professionally done than mine. You know what I'm saying? I still rap and shit. I just ain't rapping in a minute. You know? But you definitely original. So that's what I look at.
You got my heart percolating. This is so aggravating. I got my opinion, but I'm done advocating. Turning your negativity into positivity. That shit is activating. Using all the pain for motivation. Gotta keep my mind right. I can never lose sight. So I write these rhymes every single night. Wondering why I got set up with this life. But I'm
Goddamn
never
spam
gonna
in my goddamn chat
God made me
room.
strong. I'll be alright. Now I'm getting paid and you worry about where I stay.
Shout out to me being on live. This is the longest I've been on live ever in life.
Cause I'm doing me. Don't you worry, yeah. Cause I'm doing me. You don't see me.
Okay, yeah. That's some good shit that you got, man. We for sure got to link up, man. Cause you obviously got some connections I need. And you got views and shit, man. I respect your grind, most definitely. And I respect you for actually giving a fuck enough to tune in to a nigga like me who get like 60 views, or 30 views, 19 views sometimes. I'm up and down. But, you know, I'm a nigga that's struggling out here trying to get it. So I most definitely she said, so happy I tuned in. I was alone tonight, so appreciate the company and support for real. I appreciate you, man. It's all gravy. You can always come to Lone Wolf TV and be a part of the movement because it's all about being a loner. It's all about what you're doing as yourself. Lone Wolf. I wanted to say this before I get off. Being a lone wolf don't mean that people don't understand me or that I feel misunderstood. Being a lone wolf is just going against the grain. Being a lone wolf is when people go right, you go left. Being a lone wolf is thinking for yourself, proving yourself right and wrong. That's what the fuck being a lone wolf is. It has nothing to do with the fact that I don't fuck with people. People get on my nerves, which is the truth. I can't stand humans sometimes, but I realize that I'm a human myself. So people can't stand me sometimes. Sometimes a person don't want to deal with me, and I'm a lone wolf because I understand that. Certain people have a guideline that they feel like people should live by. Well, if you're going through this, this is what you should do. No, a motherfucker is going through his own life. And we all can't answer everybody's questions. We can't answer everybody's questions. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like, and which I'm doing right now, I'm learning how to do shit as a man by myself. Just okay, what can I solve alone? Get in the car. Boom. This is mission number one. Let's see if I can get a car by my damn self. And not saying that I don't need help or I don't need assistance of somebody getting it. But I'm saying, okay, let's see if I can hone in and if I can bring the information mentally to get this accomplished by myself. Not I got my mama with me like, okay, when she asks me this, what should I say? Or this, no, I'm up there dealing with it, and however they want to finesse me, or however they want to get more money out of me, I got to deal with it and learn, go through that experience, boom, come back with the lesson. That's what it's about. Now, what it's about to have a father is the motherfucker was supposed to be there to tell you about the lesson before you even needed it. That's simple. And I don't want women to sit back and think like, what am I doing wrong? The one way that you can be a father to a man is to tell him that he needs another man. Don't try to be the man for him. Stop trying to be the man for your motherfucking son. Tell him, hey, I'm going to teach you about this part. But I need you to go out in this world. If you got a grandfather that's out there doing it big and doing better than you, send him to that grandfather. If you got a motherfucking uncle that's doing better than you, send him to their uncle. Because just because the motherfucker might financially be doing better than you, or even if he ain't, see if his structure is enough to lead your children into being more manly. Because you can't teach them how to be a man. That's not possible. I can't teach my daughter how to be a woman, which is why she doesn't live with me. I can fight for custody, but look at my circumstance. Not even that. If my circumstance was good, daddy got to go out and work more than I can be with you. So how can I teach you how to be a girl when most of the time I got to be gone to provide for you? That's what your mama here for. See how I know my role? My role is to provide. My role is to show you. Don't you settle for nothing less than me. Don't you ever. Even if I'm homeless, if I remain homeless, you better don't settle for no drug addict homeless nigga for the rest of your life. Go higher. Get you a rich nigga if your daddy is nothing. That's how I'm teaching my daughter. But so far, my daughter got the outlook that daddy buy me whatever I want. And that's something that I aspire to keep. because that comfort and knowing that she can call me daddy, I'm in a bind. That nigga gotta do the same thing. I don't give a fuck what nobody talking about. I'm on the same motherfucking mission as most fathers out here. Ain't no nigga finna take advantage of my daughter. No nigga. My shit strictly love. Nigga, even if she's stupid over you, and I see that she's stupid over you, and I gotta come and intervene, I'm whooping your motherfucking ass. Now, if she go back to you, that's on her. I ain't gonna beat your ass twice. But nigga, if it's war with my daughter, it's war. I'm not these new daddies out here, my nigga, that's like, well, she shouldn't have been doing it. No, my nigga, if I'm what is gonna set the standard, I want her to deal with a nigga that's ready to fight. Whenever. However, nigga, if a nigga ever disrespect you, it's hands and there's repercussions. So that's how I am with her right now. I treat her delicate, and I also discipline her in a delicate way as well, because she knows that my delicacy comes with a darkness as well, which is why my daughter ain't stupid. She know that. She seen me yell before. She seen me argue on the phone with her mom and shit. She seen this shit. Kids ain't stupid. They know they know a dark side resides in a good soul as well. So my daughter see that in me, and I don't have to raise my voice. I don't have to do much. I just talk. And I let them know, hey, this ain't your mama. This ain't your mama talking to you. You gonna have to respect something. And I don't whoop her. I don't put my hands on my daughter. It's simple respect. Hey, all I gotta do is say, hey, she straighten up. And I'm glad for that, because my mama just simply couldn't say hey to us. Nigga, we like, nigga, fuck you, nigga. In my head, that's how I'm thinking. Because especially how she raised us up in a disrespectful manner. Just like we had to respect her, or else she gonna whoop our ass. That ain't how you come at little boys. You gotta coach little boys. Hey, nigga, you fucked up right here. Which is why women cannot raise a man. And any woman that thinks she can, you can raise 50% of him. And that's gonna be all emotion. What about that other 50? That's logic. I gotta read all these comments, y'all. My bad. Okay. Thank you. Did you follow me on IG? I'm finna follow you right now. What zodiac sign are you? I'm a Taurus. Where you from? I'm from Fort Worth, Texas. All about the lesson. Okay, you have to listen to my song now. Help the people. It'll be a lesson, but hopefully a blessing. That's true. It takes a village. How old is your daughter? You give her trust and dependability, so she will not accept less. Daughter, she just me and her because I had to teach her worth. Daddy wanted to put his hands on me, but I had to leave to show her women have to stand up for themselves. Respect is every day. Amen. Okay, that is true. Woman can raise him to be a gentleman, but not a man. Okay, y'all saying some deep ass shit in here. I'm gonna start from the top. She said, Marquita said, you give her, well, I'm going to answer this. KK said, how old is your daughter? My daughter is 6. So I had my daughter at 23. So, and I was living with my mama then. And look at me now, still there. And Marquita said, you give her trust and dependability so she will not expect less. That's real shit. And I got to keep it up, though. That's the thing about women. We got to keep it up with y'all. We can't show you one day of success and then be like, oh, well, daddy ain't got it no more. Every time she come with me, she teaching me about women. Every time she come with me, she want to go buy something. She want to get a toy. She want to go buy clothes. She want to do this. And I feel proud doing it. It's not a hindrance to me. I actually love seeing my daughter smile and shit. And actually being a part of something that I wasn't a part of. So sometimes it gets scary. It gets spooky to me sometimes because I'm like, damn, I don't know how to handle this shit. I don't know if certain questions come. I don't have the tools necessary to tell her what needs to be said on the spur of the moment type of shit. Maybe, and that's just because I'm not elderly yet. I still gotta walk through my stages as a young 30-year-old nigga. I'm 29 right now. I'm holding on, but I'm still in my 20s, basically. Until May 20th, I'm 29. So I gotta, these next 10 years, they gotta all be about building. They gotta all be about having money able. Like my daughter, in the next 10 years, my daughter gonna be planning on moving out. That's crazy. She gonna be 16. She gonna be planning on trying to move out, actually trying to get a job or some shit. And ain't no telling what the economy will do. But I'm saying, nigga, and this, I'm not finna be the failing parent. That ain't finna be me. And what I'm finna do, I'ma die, and I'ma always be at work. I'ma die working for my daughter. That's just what my purpose is. And that I don't give a damn if I end up doing what I hate for the rest of my life. I don't give a damn if I end up doing what I love for the rest of my life. The purpose that's being driven is I can't give her a shitty life. That's the purpose. I had my daughter in a lustful way. I gotta treat her in love. So the fact that I was addicted to lust brought her here, and now I gotta provide for what I created in a lustful situation, which is what a lot of my black brothers is going through, and we need to sit down and we need to look at that, look in the mirror, and solve our situation instead of pointing at, oh, she went to the system. She did this. Nigga, what did you have to keep her from going through the system? My baby mama ain't went to the system. You know why? Because she knows she got a man that's gonna take care of the motherfucking child, no matter how broke I am. Nigga, she had her scares, of course. She didn't came. Let me be transparent. She didn't had her moment where she came to me and was like, "Nigga, I'm finna put you on child support, nigga. But I need your help." That's how she came at me. She came at me with her motherfucking heart out, bro. And I said, "All right, we ain't got to go there. What am I not doing enough of?" And now we better than we ever been because she understand and I understand. Hey, it ain't about ego no more, my nigga. What I fucked up at? I'm sorry. And she told me straight up, she just needed more help. She just needed more assistance. Obviously, I wasn't being of assistance enough. And a lot of men get hurt when they hear that shit. I didn't. I took that shit in this game. And I was like, all right, well, anything to keep the people out of our shit. Because that's where my respect lie for her. Like, as much as fucked up shit that we done to each other, my respect and the dignity I die for this woman because she hasn't went to the system. That's deep to me because y'all know I talk about white supremacy. She has not went to the other side. She got me forever, bro. I ain't saying got me like she can fuck me or not. I'm saying like she hit me up, she need anything, my nigga. I'm going to make it or I'm gonna send it to her. As simple as that. That's just the mother of my child, though. A lot of people gonna look at that like, oh, they still fucking. Y'all can come with all the jokes, but me and her is far from that. We done fucking on each other. We did that shit. We both had other intimate partners and was lying to them and shit, and we done did that. We passed that now though, so shit, you know. Okay, I be getting deep and I keep forgetting to read. Respect is everything in life. Amen. That this is true. Women can raise him to be a gentleman, but not a man. Nice. Love my Texas people. I'm from Ohio. Shout out to Ohio. Talking about lust. And it's sad for the good man out here because even good women will push away a good man thinking he is just like the same. But I think the biggest problem is setting out expectations too high. I love talking about expectations and shit. All it takes is communication. You right. We all gotta sit back and count our blessings. Always move with love and love come back. You a real man. Do you think that's how most men feel? How do you co-parent? I'm struggling with it. Oh shit. Okay. This is important to talk about right here. This might fuck around and be a 3 hour damn episode. Shit. Now this is important that we talk about this. Okay. I deal with it because me and Hudden already been through the ringer. So y'all gotta go through the ringer. If you want to ask for my advice, one of y'all gotta be the bigger person. One of y'all. Cause it's like I said, the fact that she haven't went to the system, even though she has attempted to twice, that she told me, the fact that she was honest with me to let me know that she did it, I never looked at her like, you bitch, or nothing like that. Of course, when she first tell you, you be like, you know, that spook come like, oh shit, she'll do it. And the fact, I feel like that's all women need to do to a man is spook him. Now, if you know, you got to know what kind of man you dealing with. If you know that he ain't logically gonna think, and he know that you, if he still feel like you like out to get him or some shit, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. If you know this man is not making enough money to help himself out, don't put him on child support. Don't do that. I feel like that's my baby mama didn't put me on it because she know that, okay, that's gonna worsen his situation. Not a lot of women have that. As much disagreement as I have with my baby mama or however she lived at the time when I was disagreeing with her, I always agree with the fact that she did not do that. So any disrespect that I had for her, I always apologized. So you got to deal with a man that's able to apologize. If you ain't dealing with that, then that's your own situation, and you got to mold this situation into your own advice. You can't ask for advice for how something that none of us have been through. I'm sure my situation is different. Me and my baby mama was always up and down. I can see my daughter here, and 5 months later, because I simply because I fucked her. Simply because you got to keep your dick out of the situation, my brothers. I was out here still having sex with her, still lusting over my baby mama, thinking that pussy was gonna forever be mine or whatever. And it got to the point where I started falling back in love, and she wasn't. And that was a wake up call for me. So now, whatever she asked me to do is simply this is what I'm doing, because I fell back in love with her and didn't get her back. But I felt like I was falling back in love for my family. I was falling back in love to try to build something up. And the fact that she didn't want that, I didn't get that same energy. I respected her for that. I didn't disrespect her like, well, bitch, fuck you. Even though that's how we fell out. We fell out and all that. I didn't see my daughter for a few months, and DNA tests had to be taken. Was attempted to be taken, but, at the end of the day, we woke up, we got past that shit, and now she got a nigga, I got females, and we good. We Gucci. I ain't got no female. I got one woman, but one fuck buddy. But yeah, man. So that's for damn sure. I gave my child's father 7 years before I put him on child support. Okay, we're going to talk about that one. How do you go about it when you have moved on, but they still just want to make it be a family instead of just being a dad? I love how much respect you have. Most men are like that, KK. If you're not giving it up, they will walk away from the kids. Let me tell y'all something. Hold on. Let me speak to that last one. Marquita, you right. Because most men are like that. And this is what Jason Black say. Jason Black said, a man is no more concerned with the child than he is with the woman that he had the child with. So let me break that down. What I'm saying is, however the man feels about you is how he feels about the child. Now that kind of hurts me because I feel like, nigga, I love the shit out of my daughter. I don't fuck. No nigga talking about I'm dying behind my little daughter. You feel me? And if that is a true statement, then that means I'll die for my baby mama. So maybe that's where the respect still lies in me. I can still come to her and tell her I apologize. I always can. Because I know my baby mama ain't this kind of, she ain't no fucked up soul. You know what I'm saying? She can come to reason, you know. She can come to some kind of, even if it take months, she'll come to some kind of reasoning. It's just gonna be in her own pace. And I came to grips with that by dealing with her. Like, okay, such and such, she do what she wanna do. I gotta respect that. I gotta respect the fact that she do what the fuck she wanna do, as long as it doesn't disrespect me. When it became disrespect to me, that's the reason why we ain't together right now. You feel me? Yeah, he's a narcissist. Like, I don't know. I feel like he's only gave me the time of day when it was about sex, and with me having a daughter just makes me not even want her around him. That's deep. Okay, let me go ahead and answer these questions. I, I'm gonna start with Marquita. Marquita said, I gave my child's father 7 years before I put him on child support. All right. What did he do in them 7 years? Because this is gonna validate or invalidate what needed to happen in that situation. That's a narcissistic person. Yes. I'm reading y'all comments. Nothing. Hold on. Okay, what the fuck are we talking about? I be lost in this shit. I'm sorry, y'all. I know my shit probably on delay mode like a motherfucker. But I be getting lost on what we talk about. Most men. Okay, yeah. Yeah, us Texas niggas, man. We something different. Okay, must be. Okay, what the fuck was I talking about? My bad. He passed right before I got with my baby daddy. Yeah, brother, buddy might have been your. That might have been your soulmate, man. But I don't believe in soulmates. I believe that we just connect to who we fuck with. Buddy gonna be there in the afterlife. Okay, yeah, I did choose a good person to pair him with. Uh, when I sit back and think about it, but we went through ups and downs. You know, I think we got to a point where we are where we good at co-parenting. Y'all stay tuned. I gotta take a piss real quick. Just real quick. I'm gonna be right the fuck back. Oh shit. I had to take a nice one. He's with me every day. You should. Respect can get you far with the person. That's why I know it's better to be like he was last child is all he. Yeah, see what you dealing with, KK. What you dealing with is a man that, and I'm gonna read it out loud because I don't want my playback watchers to be uninterested. KK said, I wish I had that with my baby daddy, but there isn't any. That's why I know it's better to be away from him. He will lash out and call me names in front of my daughter, just being so childish. Yeah. You know, when you're dealing with a man like that, you're dealing with a man that hasn't had a lot of options in life. So one thing I would ask you was you would have to show me a picture of this nigga. You feel me? And you would have to break down anything that you've done wrong before to make him not trust you, or to make him be so abrasive with you like that. You know, because I was like that with my baby mama, but it's because she would always hit me up on some shit like, nigga, this, and that. Kingsley need this. And I'm like, bitch, you know what I'm saying? All you gotta do is ask. Sometimes y'all come off catty, and the nigga gotta come off catty too. But let me tell y'all this, because I just contradicted myself in what I just said. A man should never come off catty. A man should never give back the energy that he's given. You should always try to calm the energy down, and then if the energy continues to approach you in its sense, then you approach it. But if more brothers or more men sat back and dealt with women in a calm manner, it'll be a calmer situation. That's what I learned. So I deal with my baby mama as if I'm still like dating her. That's how I deal with her, and that's why shit is what it is. I still treat her like I'll buy her a goddamn rose if not like romantic, but when I'm talking to her, it's respect. It's not like, bitch, shut the fuck up because of what you did. It's simple respect. And they gotta find that simple respect for you. So, like, seeking it, you can't seek out respect for your situation. You know what I'm saying? You gotta go through your situation, and y'all gotta find that balance alone. That's how I feel. It may be a way that y'all can come together, but if you asking me, y'all got to just find that mutual respect, and you may need to find it for him. You may not need to come at him like, this nigga finna yell at me. You may not need to come at him like that. Maybe you need to look at his situation and be like, well, why is he angry? And if he don't have no reason to be angry, then you need to look at it like, this nigga's tripping. But if this nigga's homeless, if this nigga's struggling any kind of way, he ain't got no car, if he using somebody's car to go back and forth to work, or at any moment, if he lose a job and it can be back to ground zero for him, you got to be courteous. And I think that's what my baby, I don't know. I got to talk to my baby mama, because that's why I'm going to probably bring her to the platform. I might bring her to, on my YouTube page and talk to her about our relationship, like real shit in the future. But just to kind of give y'all the indication on, it has to be in the other person as well. You can't make it be in the other person. If it ain't in the other person, you need to indicate how you gonna deal with that person and move on. Because there's some trash ass niggas out here. Not every father is fit to be a father. Some fathers had kids too early, and simply because the woman kept it, now he got to get his life together. Which is why I advise women to keep kids, because it'll make a nigga hustle 10 times harder. It'll make a nigga hustle 2 times harder if you got a motherfucking child. Especially if you got multiple. Which is why you see a lot of niggas that do have multiple children, they end up getting rich somehow. They end up coming up with a way to get multiple amounts of money. Because you can't be out here no bummy ass nigga. Ain't nobody gonna respect you. Man, to be a father. He's the type that thinks he's better or needs praising because he's working, when I feel like that's a man's job. You damn right. He's obvious to your feelings, boo. He's oblivious to your feelings, boo. It's all about him. Don't look back, babe. You got this. No, there's no coming together. No, not that it matters, but just never made me feel special. My first Mother's Day, he didn't get me nothing. I'm gonna say something about that. He has anger issues, and his whole family knows it too. I try to be calm, but sometimes there's just nothing I can do. When a narcissistic shows their colors, believe them, they will never love, they are compatible. I mean, they will never love, they are incapable. He's just insecure, nothing wrong. Can I do that on here? Yep. You made the wisest shit. Yeah. What did you want to? Okay, let me ask. Can I do that on here? What you mean? Can I do that on here? Answer that. She said he's just insecure. When a narcissistic show their color, they are incapable. He has anger issues, and his whole family knows it too. I try to be calm, but sometimes there's just nothing I can do. Okay, uh, that's all you can do is be calm. You have to remain calm. Remain is the key word. You have to stay calm. Like you can't just one day be like, okay, I tried it this day, and then just stay calm with them. Because I'm gonna try to speak from a man's standpoint. Financially struggling man cares nothing about how you feel, and that's not saying that he's not thinking about how you're feeling, but he cannot hone in on that without focusing on fixing the finances first. And some men are confused at the moment. At that moment, they may be confused, like, what do I need to handle first? Now, as he goes through life, trust me, he might apologize to you, depending on what man he is. If he's a drug addict, if he's an alcoholic, if he's anything extreme, he might not come around the corner. See, me, I smoke weed, so when I smoke a blunt, I get emotional. I'll fuck around and apologize that same day to the woman I cussed out. But that's just me. You dealing with a hard drug type motherfucker, he might be on the edge. He might feel like he's defeated. And he might not apologize due to feeling like he just might keep all that inside. There's a lot of men that keep that shit inside. And you gotta figure out if you're dealing with a man that's keeping something inside. And a lot of times anger is an indication of a man keeping something inside. So maybe you need to look at his anger as you might need to come with an arm around him to try to figure out what's really going on up here. Try to sit down and understand him for a minute. Be like, hey, all right, my nigga, I'm tired of this shit. Let me talk. Hey, can we talk this shit out? Have you sent one of them text messages? Have y'all had a talk out session that didn't go well? If a talk out session didn't go well, leave it alone until he comes around. He got to come around. You need not force, KK. KK, you need not force nothing. Because that child is going to make him think in the long run, okay, I need to go this way. Even 10 years from now, if he been on the ground 10 years, he going to come back and he going to be like, oh shit, okay, here. He going to extend the olive branch. Okay, I got this much money. I owe y'all this. That's a real nigga right there. If he never come back, he never became real. Shit, yeah, I've tried. Thank you. I needed that advice. Maybe I need to hear that. Thank you. You said show a pic of him. Yeah, you got to send me a pic of this nigga because this going to tell me a lot. It's all about him. You're right, girl. Not everyone is meant to be a father. Facts. Marquita, where you at? Yeah, I was talking about the anger issues. My first Mother's Day, he didn't get me nothing. All right, let me talk about that. Your first Mother's Day, he didn't get you shit. I didn't get my baby mama nothing for Mother's Day either because we was at it. So, if y'all was at it, you need not worry about no goddamn Mother's Day gift because y'all was at it. But if it was a time where y'all wasn't at it and he never gave you a Mother's Day gift, then that says a lot about him. See, me, it's been a good 3 Mother's Days that done passed by. I ain't giving baby mama shit because first of all, she had men in her life, and also we wasn't together. So she ain't even that kind of woman that's like, nigga, you owe me something because I had your child. But I'm sure that she's a woman that wouldn't mind getting something. So this year, I'm for sure, since we didn't roughened our, I mean, we didn't smoothing our patches up. I'm gonna get her something this Mother's Day. I'll get her something. It don't mean nothing to me. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no big thing. But in the past, I was thinking probably just like him, like fuck that bitch. Fuck, I'm gonna get her something. For this bitch didn't put me through hell this year. It's all about the year you're going through, is what I'm realizing. It's all about the year that you're going through. That will kind of the year that you go through kind of dictates how you gonna go mentally through the next year. You're gonna expect what happened last year to happen this year. That's what I'm realizing. You know. So that's that, man. Yeah, making me feel special. We were living together at the time. Yeah, I mean, I ain't getting nothing because we was beefing. Did you think about getting him something for Father's Day? Ask yourself that. Did you get him something for Father's Day? Say if he didn't get you something for Mother's Day, be like, well, damn, he must not have thought of me. At least extend the olive branch and be like, okay, I'm gonna get something for Father's Day so he can think of me the next year. That's the power of, that's the mental power right there. That's simple mental common sense. To get a motherfucker to behave how you want them to behave is do something that they will want done to them, and then they'll do it back to you. That's why there's so many master manipulators out here, because nigga, I'm broken. I know that. I'm broken. I know this shit. Come on, man. Oh shit, you got him something? Okay, I did. What time is it there? It's what time is it? It's 1:45. I started this shit at 11 o'clock. So yeah, I'm in this bitch for damn near 3 hours. I did. What did you get him? I can't play your songs because I don't know. I don't know who made the beat. So after I post this shit, some of the YouTube might be trying to take my shit down because of your music. Because you didn't give me no copyrights on this shit. So I don't want to take your shit down. It was always on one. It was always one sided. Even when he would want to make love, it was one sided. Never cared if I got off. I'm drunk, speaking the truth. Shit, we here. We both got. I ain't drunk. I'm tipsy because wine don't get you really drunk. One bottle of wine, that's tipsy. But I most definitely understand you. I feel you with your last comment. Your last comment is saying, yeah, she just in her feelings. She said, Marquita said, child, leave him where he at. Yeah, leave that nigga alone. Like, you need to leave him alone completely. You know what you need? You need to meditate. Damn, I can't do this shit. This shit dead. I don't know what the fuck my mama got, but nigga, you need to meditate. You need to sit back and say, fuck that nigga, because you just dealing with a nigga that you probably thought was cute or something. That's why I said send me a picture of him. I can tell you what kind of nigga a nigga is. Like, not that I think niggas cute or nothing, but I can tell how a nigga take a picture of what kind of nigga he is. Cause I take my pictures, you can tell that I'm like internally fucked up. When I take my pictures, I'm always mugging. I'm like, it ain't nothing to smile about. This is something that you can pick up on from men. You see a man with money in it, he's trying to show you that, hey bitch, you need to fuck me. Like, I'm lonely. That's how I look at it. You need to fuck with me because these other niggas ain't shit. That's all money. That's all money in the picture mean. Like, if you one of these kind of bitches, come suck my dick. That's what that shit is. Y'all gotta learn how to read between lines. I read between all kind of lines. That's one of my powers in life. So, you know, I may be in the wrong profession doing podcasting or rapping. I might need to be a goddamn investigator or some shit because I be thinking about that kind of shit. But, you know, who's to say what life is? Who's to say what life is for us, man? I'm going too fast with it. Hold on. Okay. That shit ain't making no sound. Yeah. I'm going too slow with it now, ain't I? Fuck is y'all saying? Fuck it. Anyway, yeah, let that nigga go. I want to jam. Okay, best of me. Okay, goddamn. I ain't gonna look. I'm gonna have a session where I just play your shit for you. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to respect your music. Don't put it that far around. She trying to teach me. Hold on, we gonna learn this shit. Hold on. This shit. You gonna have to teach me on video or some shit. You gonna have to lock in. No, you ain't annoying me. It's just I don't want to. I want to respect your art. You know. Right now, I'm doing the episode and I'm talking about a particular type of shit. You know. I don't want to stray away and be on here longer than I need to be because I'm on this bitch long. Ain't nobody finna sit here and watch this shit for 2 hours like this unless they like driving somewhere long or some shit. It's 2:50 a.m. in Columbus. Damn. Y'all out there thugging. Man. It's 1:50, so we only an hour apart. But yeah, man. It's okay, play it. Okay, what the fuck song was it? Best of Me? We gonna play one more song, my nigga. Here go Best of Me by KK, y'all. And then after this,
by advertising on YouTube, I catch the eye of my ideal
top up the rest
customers
of the
at
game,
the
and
right
then I'm
time.
gone. This the longest
I can
episode I
connect with
never.
someone
Hey,
like
I
Corey,
appreciate the
who's
interaction, man.
passionate about
Most
watching food
definitely.
videos.
So that's why I'm gonna go ahead and give it to you.
And yeah, yeah.
Come to LoneWolf TV.
You take
Get your respects, like that.
the best of me. You take what's left of me. You rip my heart right out my chest, and I keep on thinking things
Hold on, let me
will
pause it.
change.
Hold on. Let me tell you this. I'm gonna give you your flowers on this one. You like the Eminem. You like an Eminem of like emo music. Some kind of like whatever lane you in, you the Eminem of that shit. If that makes sense. Not saying like you already great as Eminem, but you give me an Eminem vibe. Eminem was on some real different. I'm gonna go this way with it type of shit. That's what I'm trying to say. So the fact that I think you white. So the fact that you are white or of any Jewish kind of connection, Eminem is something that I can tell as far as the guitars and all that shit and all that. I can tell that the trauma of Eminem's life is something that probably influences your music. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure you're an Eminem fan like a motherfucker. But Fergie Country, yeah. Like that's dope. Marquita said Fergie Country kind of vibe. So yeah, I'm gonna start it. I just want to let you know that like, this is like Eminem if he was a female singer type of shit. That's what I feel.
I keep on running back to you. But if I stay, I know this love will be the death of me. So I guess it's my time to leave. I wish you could see you're causing me to bleed. I gotta break free, I hope you understand. It's my time to leave before you take what's left of me. But even when I'm away, I'm still here with you. My heart will always be for you. I hope you understand. I just gotta leave, but my heart will always be with you. And and yeah, yeah.
Hey.
You take the best.
Hey.
The
Can I
best
freestyle over it real quick? I'm a rapper.
You
I'm gonna do this shit on live for the third time. If this shit trash, I'm gonna just stop.
what's left of me.
Hey.
I wish you could see you're
Take what's left of me.
I gotta break free.
Bitch, you done took what the best of me.
It's my time to leave.
I'm a child like destiny. But bitch, I done gave you the recipe. How the fuck I'ma let you next to me? When all you do is reject it, G. I don't give a damn and respect it, G. When I come through with the AK, shit a nigga dead in his neck, you see. Nigga fuck around get sexy, G. No, I'm fucking around. No, that's just a little bullshit. Hey, that song Eat. That's some deep shit. That's some shit nigga listen to when he depressed in the motherfucker, really. That's why I said you like an emo. You like Eminem on the motherfucking mic. Heading, biggest inspiration, heading you relate me to Eminem. Nah, real shit. She said stop. No, I be spitting, nigga. That freestyle. I ain't. If I write to this shit, it's over. It's gonna be a different flow. But I just be bullshitting. I gotta come. Now she said, Eminem and Rihanna were my biggest artist fan. Yeah, nigga, they did a song together too. So that's what your shit really remind me of, is on some emo type of shit, but like you healing motherfuckers through it. Stop it. Yeah, then you most definitely got some kind of talent that needs to be. You need to hone in. One thing I'm gonna give you some constructive criticism on is you need to hone in on your sound. If you're gonna use them guitars, you need to bring them guitars out like on your hits, or like bring them guitars out on some shit that you really feel like that you fucking with, so people can. I'm just giving you a pointer on where if you want to go somewhere with it. If you want to go somewhere with it, put a sound on it. You know what I'm saying? Put like a destined sound on that shit so people can't even really compare you. So if you need to change the beat up a little bit, you need to change your lyrics up or how you say your lyrics. You want to use your accent more in your music, use your accent. Like put something different on yourself to where a motherfucker can't compare you. Because see, if I play my shit, you can't really compare me. You can compare me to a fast rapper, but you can't compare me to like, you know what I'm saying? You can't compare me to Eminem. You can't compare me to Kendrick. You can compare me in substance and what I'm talking about, but you can't compare me in what I sound like. I sound like me. You know what I'm saying? So let me share I'm gonna show y'all something. This is never done before on my show. I'm gonna play a song for y'all that I made. Not in the studio, so the shit might sound a little janky. Hold on. This is a song that I made.
Let's be realistic, my nigga. I mean, let's be real.
Hold on, I think that's too fast. Yeah, that's a fast one. Hold on, let me get you.
Homicide gets seen alive, so watch how I'ma kill the beat. Bitches living dreams, ain't fair to see shit. Yeah. I mean, everything oversaturated right now, like trash ass human beings in general. It's oversaturated.
Hold on, let me go down here.
Niggas sleeping on me like it's bedtime, because I ain't making no headlines. Get caught up, my nigga, that's bedtime. If you snitching, my nigga, that's dead time. Enemies crossing the red line, not knowing that was they blood there. Pussy niggas dropping red downs, they downs was covered in blood, yeah. Cameras existing, I seen some. Shooting niggas, then he run. Fuck with.
This is one of my favorite songs right here. Hold on. This is my shit right here. Called World of Pinocchios.
Y'all be lying like a motherfucker, man. Y'all ain't got a lot of kicking, man. I'ma still be that same nigga, man.
You might want to raise the beat
trenches,
more.
man. For real. Y'all ain't different, man, but look. Niggas be telling lies for no reason, I don't know what for. I'm out of this world, it's hard to spot me on the UFO. I never heard these lies before, they're so unusual. I put my truth inside my song, that's what this music for. Bitch said she gon' fuck my partner, I said do it, ho. I'll never fall out by no pussy, little do you know. And he my partner if he fuck you and ain't tell me so. Both of y'all get lyrically exposed, so it's your friend or foe. Matter of fact, I already chose, don't make me wipe your nose. Tryna be slick, don't get you sent to whatever God you know. I don't have no feelings, bitch, so ain't no way to get to those. Diagnose myself, I just found my depression clinical. So here it go. I'm pulling your cards, I done went far, farther than Mars. Boy, you can have it, cause that ain't my broad. Pour up some liquor, I lost all my thoughts. Care about nothing, I lost all my heart. I'm from the funk like I came from afar, where bitches be popping they pussy like tarts. Flow is so dope, gotta watch for the knocks. I get so high, I be watching the stars. Pinocchio artists, they lying, they fraud. I can see all of your noses enlarged. Pray to myself or I pray to a God. I'm the rap demon, don't step in my spot, cause you can get burnt up and you can get fried. No crosses around when the demon arrive, my nigga. Niggas be lying, I see your nose grow, Pinocchio. Rappers be lying, I see your nose grow, Pinocchio. Rappers be lying, I see your nose grow, Pinocchio. Bitches be lying, I see they nose grow, Pinocchio. Daddy was lying, I seen his nose grow, Pinocchio. The pastor was lying, I seen his nose grow, Pinocchio. Everybody lying, you niggas be no.
I mean, shit, that's just me. That's just me on that real shit. Yeah, that's me. That me rapping. That, you know what I'm saying? That's one of my favorite songs called World of Pinocchios. And, you know, that's just something, you know, that's just something that is relevant in this time because a lot of people lying about their life. Yeah, I keep these videos up. Shit, niggas gonna see me talking to you, all kind of shit, playing this, all that, nigga. Like, and I keep sharing it throughout my day, you know. So tomorrow I'm gonna have another episode too. So shit, I appreciate you tuning in, man. I gotta get the fuck out of here. I appreciate y'all, man. It's been who the hell is Kendall? Who is Kendall, goddamn? Who is R.I.P.? What'd you say R.I.P. for? You have to play my song now. Let me why you remind me so much. He's the one who gave me the name KK. Look, what we gonna do? We gonna have a session together, and we gonna play each other. We just gonna play music. I play your shit, and I'm gonna play mine. Cause I gotta get the fuck off of here. It's been 3 hours. I'm gone. But I respect you. I respect your movement. I respect you for respecting me, tuning in. Just know that I give a damn. Don't think that I'm trying to run away from the live playing your shit. You know what I'm saying? I'll play your shit. It's just that I've been on here for 3 hours. I gotta get the fuck out. I gotta go on with life. So I appreciate y'all for tuning in. I appreciate anybody that is going to tune in. And anybody that's going to tune in, just know if you are addicted to lust, you ain't alone. But if it's fucking your life up, try to fight it. I'm out.